Hi guys, Alex here. Welcome back to Shook After Dark for our very special Sunday stream. And I am super excited. It is our first Sunday being back, loves it. Our Sunday streams are just like so special. So to like not be here on Sunday night, like I didn't even know what to do with myself, girls. I didn't even know what to do with myself. But for today's live stream, we're going to take a look at a new video from ALR Now. Her lies are haunting. It's another Q&A. We'll see how it goes. I don't know. It is what it is, but there is also a screenshot from a whistleblower. Another Tamily, whatever you want to call her, whistleblower that has come forward. I did just write on Twitter, like, there is a girl coming out of the woodwork every single week when it comes to Tommy Emily. She really got around that big girl lesbian community, honey. And then we also have some catch up to do with Foodie Beauty as well. Maybe we'll talk some more about like Trevino and what she has been doing over there. I want to talk about this specific situation regarding her and Santos. So maybe we'll talk about that because I just thought that was really weird. Just very odd what is going on over on the TikTok. It's like another world over there. We usually stay in our girl world bubble, but I know a lot of you guys have been watching as well. What do you think? What do you think? You feel like Luigi was part of Girl World? You really think Luigi was a part of Girl World? I was going to wear, like, I got a little inspiration because Luigi had on this white collar with this maroon sweatshirt. And so I was going to do that, but it's just like too hot inside. I know I would have been roasting under the lights with the sweatshirt on top of this shirt, but I just thought it was like a really cute combo. So I need to go out and get myself like a just regular white button down that I can put under my sweatshirts so I can get that look. I just feel like anything he wears, like it's going to be in style, right? And my style, like, oh my goodness, you guys, I don't know what style is anymore. But then again, like men's style is so bad. Like it never changes. It never changes. I I bought these, like, what are they called? Henleys. I bought like Henleys, right, at Target. I just stocked up on a bunch of them because like they're easy to wear, right? And that was like 2020 that I bought these Henleys, 2021 maybe. And I was just looking like, because I had some Kohl's cash or whatever, what's like the men's section look like on their website? It's all Henleys. And then I go on TikTok and I'm like seeing all these girls talk about how, oh my gosh, 2020 fashion is like so cringy. And then I'm here looking at like what they're marketing men. It's the same thing they were marketing in 2020. It doesn't change. It never fucking changes. I'm like, I want something interesting, but I don't know. I finally got some non-skinny jeans. Yeah, like a Luigi court outfit situation. I guess I'll just go for that, huh? That's my new inspo. What is it? Like the, who is that? Who's Skip Bayless? Do you guys know who that is? He works for Fox Sports. Apparently, he offered an employee $1.5 million for fun in the bedroom. I don't know. I just got that notification. I don't really know who that is. Maybe if you guys watch like sports broadcasting, you know who that is, but I don't. I know. I do like the Henleys, but I'm just like, they're very casual. Very casual. Senpai Phantom Hive, thank you for being a member for 25 months. Alex looking like a teacher tonight. I am here for class, guys. Like, I am here for class. I know 1.5 million just to open your legs for one night. I mean, come on. I feel like anybody take it at this point. He's not even that ugly. Like, he's not ugly. Like, I don't know why I said that ugly. He's not ugly. He's just like creepy and like weird and a little bit sleazy, but he's not ugly. I mean, that girl did it for like 100 men and she didn't even make that. So she didn't even make that doing it for 100 men. So come on now. Janet Espinoza, thank you for being a member for 14 months. Love seeing you back, hun. You look great. Thank you so much, Janet. And welcome in, welcome in. I feel like my cheeks look like really pronounced. Look. Cheek filler. Do you guys like I got the cheek filler done? The lip filler. This is what I would look like with lip filler, cheek filler. I feel like it doesn't even look better. No, you guys, this past month, like I've been going through it with the, what is it called? Like just self, what is that called when you hate yourself? Or just like you hate the way you look. Jackie Attacky, thank you for being a member for 21 months. Hi, babe. Welcome back. So happy to see you tonight. Thank you, Jackie. Welcome. I just been dealing with so much like self-loathing. I don't know, like not self-esteem issues because I just feel like I have noticed like my age recently. It has just been like prominent for me recently. Yeah, very self-conscious as well. Just like in my face particularly, like I just notice that I look older. And I don't know if you guys probably can't even really like tell. But in the mirror, like up close, like my under eyes are just like under eyeing. I mean, right now they're covered in like, they have foundation, they have concealer, like they're covered. So y'all are not going to see them, but like they're popping. The under eyes are popping. And I just feel like old. And then I just don't like feel good. I don't feel like 100%. You know, so I just like have felt that age. I could tell I had a little bit of age on me, you know? And I don't know if I've ever really felt that. Like really feeling the age. And it's not a moment. But, you know, I could be dead. So I guess it's better than that. Loopy girl, welcome to Sugars. Welcome, welcome. Thank you.
Welcome.
Welcome in. I feel like I'm going to get emotional. No. No. Oh my gosh. Like oh gosh. It's just been like a really difficult past couple of months, you guys. And we have no idea like what's in store for us. I don't know. It's just like heavy when you sit down and like really think about it. I don't want to go there though. Let's not maybe go there. But it's just like heavy. I just feel like heavy. I know. And like there's like aliens in the sky. At the one point I was like, well, what does it matter? Like there's aliens in the sky. Like we're not even going to last till like 2026. So like, what does it matter if I do anything? What does it matter if I leave my bed today? You know? Something scary going, just like behind the scenes. And it's like, once you go down that rabbit hole, like you can't get out. You would go with the aliens. I know if they were like, come with us, like, we've got it. I would probably go. Like, it has to be better. than here, right? Oh my gosh, and I was like really struggling with depression, like during my break. It just felt like nothing was worth doing. I don't know. Yeah, the doom scrolling. This is what doom scrolling does to you. Like nothing felt like it was a good thing to do. Like I tried to play a video game. Yeah, I don't really feel it. Tried to watch a movie. What, it's not doing anything for me. Like I don't know. It's like, is there anything that would help me? You know, like I would go out, go shopping, but you can't go shopping every day, you know? I just feel like if I could go to like the beach every day, I would be a bit happier. I don't know. I'm gonna look for like places I can stay in on the beach or something for like a month. No. I have till like February something. I have till like February, what is it? February 10th. I have to go to Florida. So I have till February 10th. You need a lavender marriage. I know I literally thought about that. Like, is that what I need? Do I need like to have a baby? Like, is that what I need? Do I need like a wife? I don't know, because it's like once you're in your 30s, like you're gay, like everybody else is like shacked up, they have their relationship. And the people in their 20s, like they're still having fun going out to the club, like they're fulfilled by that. You know, the younger ones are like still in college. And then you get your first job, you're still like partying on the weekends, whatever. But then when you're 30, like I have no desire to go out really. Like if someone said like it's my birthday, like come out, I would go and like have a drink and like maybe dance with them for a little bit, but like yeah, like one drink maybe, just so I didn't feel like completely out of place, and then I would go home. Cuz I would just not. But I don't know. But I'm thinking about just like dropping everything and driving around the country or something, because I feel like right now is like the only time that I could do that in my life. And if I don't do it now, I'm probably going to regret not doing it in the future. But then again, you know, like I don't have forever. Like I don't have that much saved up. Like I have a decent amount saved up, right? From just basically from pumping out videos, basically. Go on a singles cruise. Okay. Yeah, like I don't have enough to buy an RV, but you know, I could stay at like shitty motels, campgrounds if it was warm enough. Get in touch with my nature side. I would love to buy one of those RVs though. That would be like amazing. But no, I don't have enough money for an RV. I mean, that shit's like those nice RVs they have on social media are like 150,000. It's like a house, but I guess you could just like finance it. Yeah, girl, I would keep up with my videos. Like that would be my income, you know? I would still do live streams. I would still do videos. That would be my income, you know? Otherwise, like, there's not really anything that you could do. I even, like, I know this girl that, she works from home, right? But, like, her boss is weird. Like, she's not allowed to just travel around, you know? Even though she works from home, she's not allowed to travel around because, I don't know, the boss, like, doesn't want her to. I guess it's just like too much on your mind. Rent an RV. Yeah, I guess you could like rent an RV. The world. Oh my gosh, I almost like choked. What if I just went out like on a live stream by drinking too much Red Bull at once? I don't think that would be like the tea. Okay, I feel better now. You're not allowed to do a lot of things at work. Right? Do you guys know about the things like the people who work from home? There's like the clickers. You basically just put your mouse on top of this thing and it like clicks it for you. Like every 30 seconds, it like moves your mouse so that you don't go idle. Now that's ridiculous. Like if you can't go idle for like 5 minutes to take a dump, like that's ridiculous. Like why are they? I just find that level of, it's just annoying. Especially if you get everything done, and why can't you take 5 minutes? Right? You need to be on the toilet. How are you? I missed your streams. Welcome, Lila. I'm doing better, doing better. Just a lot of BS. A lot of BS, sickness, quarter life crisis, midlife crisis. I don't know. I feel like I'm too old for a quarter life crisis, but I'm too young for a midlife crisis. During COVID, we had to account for our minutes on a list. It was so pressured. You were so pressured. You had to account for your minutes. Like every minute that you were like not moving the mouse. I don't know. See, that wouldn't work for me. Like, but when you're done with your work, you can just like log out and be done, right? Because I feel like I would be able to finish 8-hour workload in like 4 if I was at home. Because I'm not going to be like walking around the office, talking to people, like making like the 3rd coffee of the morning, just so I can get out of my chair and stretch my legs. Isn't your B-Day coming up soon? Yeah, I will be 32 at the end of February. Ew, 32, guys. I really did feel it today. Like not today, but like these past couple of weeks, like looking in the mirror and just thinking like, girl, you can tell you got a little bit of age on you. And then I go on Instagram and I see people from like, people who are like freshmen in college and they look like literal children. It's just so weird because I don't know, like when I was in college, I thought I was grown. I thought I was grown when I was in college, but you know, it do be like that. Do be like that. I think I'm gonna get away. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna be getting away very soon, but like working on YouTube and getting away at the same time. What sucks though is the cold, guy. Like that. Today was awful. Yesterday was really bad. I ended up going to Barnes& Noble yesterday, and then I went to Chipotle after my live stream on Friday. But I decided to wait to go to Barnes & Noble because I wanted to like look around a little bit, get a coffee. So I did that Saturday. Literally, like, I was screaming by the time I got into my car. Like, literally wanted to rip my face off because it just, like, hurt so bad. It was that cold. I don't know. I need to put my face mask on, I guess. Did you get the famous Heart Barnes & Noble bag? No. What about a train ride? I don't want to ride a train. There's just so much more freedom with a car, you know? The problem is, like, it would take a while for me to drive until it gets hot. Like, how far do I have to drive until it gets, like, warmer? I guess, like, Alabama, right? Let's go to Alabama. Oh, got your man in a chokehold. Oh, oh, I want to see those like Bama people. 12 hours. That doesn't sound like that far. Okay, how is it warmer? Let me see. Birmingham. 58. Y'all, I can drive 12 hours and it's 58 degrees. That's tempting AF. I mean, I'm about to Bama rush, girl. 6 and 6. Like, take my time. 6 and 6. 6, go to sleep. 6. It's worth it just so it's like not cold. I don't know. I just hate the cold that much. It's 54 in Oregon. It's like 20 here. Yesterday it was feels like 5. Right now it feels like 18. And it's supposed to snow tomorrow. Which honestly, when it snows, it's not as cold. I noticed that when it snows, it is not as cold, which is weird, but I don't know. Just like a thing, I suppose. 240 Wallaby West, Sydney. P. Sherman 42 Wallaby Way, Sydney. P. Sherman 42 Wallaby Way, Sydney. All right, give me 1 second. I'll be right back. And we'll get into some Lynn Reed. Just give me 1 second. She's a scamming, lying, greed. Oh, you guys, I saw Frozen. Not on Broadway or anything, but like, I mean, yeah, it was the Broadway show, just at like a local. I don't know if you guys ever heard of the Fulton, but the people that perform at this place have performed on Broadway. So it's not like a local playhouse. It's a little better than that, I would say. The girl who played Elsa was like in Broadway. It was really good. And when they did Let It Go, it was like a light show. It was really good. But I think I lost my AirPod at that show. So lovely. Yeah, I did see Wicked. Of course, I saw Wicked. It's 40 Celsius or 104 Fahrenheit. See, now that's like a little too hot, but I would take that in a heartbeat over this. But what about Puerto Rico? I should, yeah. 76. Okay, Puerto Rico's like 80. Ooh, Puerto Rico's like perfect. That's just how I like it. A high of like 80, 82 every day. Oh, that's perfect. So you can cool off inside. It's a little warm outside. It's not like too hot. You like the sweater? Is it the Christian? You like the Christian sweater? You ain't never had a man like me. No, yeah, Puerto Rico is a domestic flight, yeah. So you don't need a passport. I need a Sonic Chew medallion. I've been playing a lot of Sonic lately, which is weird because I don't usually like it, but the new one's actually good. The new Shadow, Sonic and Shadow is good. Ew, I don't want another Q&A from this hoe. ZM. Tiffany LaFleur, thank you for the super. Glad you're back. We missed you. Thank you. Welcome. Is it snowing? Not yet. It's supposed to snow tomorrow. It's actually supposed to start at like 12, actually. So it looks like a Montreal Canadian hockey team. Okay. Yeah, it's definitely like collegiate vibe. I could see hockey team as well. Yeah, there's one more part in this 4-part series. Oh, but I had another clap back at Ms. Girl, right? Because remember she said in the previous video, she called me out, right? And she said, like, Alex can go away and people are supportive. People support him, whatever. He can take a break and people support him. But like for me, everyone just like hates me. Girl, number one, if she stepped away to get help and specifically was like, I'm going away to get help, people would cheer that on, number one. Number two, yes, you did take a break. And what did you do with it? You went to shack up with a feeder and admitted it was the worst mentally you have ever been. So, you know, at the same time, she's always promising people content and not following through. She's promising like these schedules, blah, blah, blah. No. Like for me, I'm not going to have a schedule because like, I mean, yeah, I come on Sundays, right? That's always been my thing. But other than that, it's like, if something big happens, I'm going to hop on, you know? Even if I said I'm not uploading that day, you know? She hates that we like you. It's like there's just, it does not compute. Like it's not the same thing. Like if she actually was like, I'm going away to get help, people would be like, all right, I'm okay, cool. Clock at the house. Instead, she went away to shack up with a feeder and lost her cat in the process. What's going on with H3 now? I don't know. I just feel like every time I check in with H3, it's like worse than the last time I checked in, you know? I only usually watch like, I like to watch people talk shit about I've got the burps. I like to watch people talk shit about H3, but I don't watch his videos anymore. He's annoying. It's crazy to see like H3 in the dumps and Trish at the top of her game, but anyways.
Oh, welcome to part 3 of a 4-part series where I answer 100 of your guys' questions, 25 per each video. And I do have
oh my gosh, a Q&A is not a series.
a few disclaimers. I chose to do this because I promised you guys that I would upload every other day, but for the next 10 days, I'm gonna be super busy, so I'm not gonna have any time to edit, but I definitely will have time to film, so you don't have to worry about that.
I know, H3 is just awful. Just Jamie, thank you for the super. She thinks people hate her for her size. It makes no sense, but she can't possibly fathom that people are critical of her behavior / decisions. It's just like a very easy scapegoat, you know? Like if I came on and was like, oh, like you're being like homophobic. And everything's just like homophobic. And I'm like actually being a horrible person. But I just say everything's homophobic. You know, it's just like an easy thing that she can go to. You hate me because I'm fat. But Sarah said it, you know. But Trisha did it. Tana said it. Like, yeah, Tana also said the N-word. So does that mean you should say that? Probably not.
So to keep my promise, I am pre-filming. So in the best way that I knew how, I was like, let's do some Q&As for now. So if you haven't seen my other 2, they're already posted. Things get a little juicy, and we're going to continue getting juicy. And I feel like in part 4, we might get even juicier. So let's do it. All right, first question. What kind of ASMR do you watch on YouTube? Lately,
we're going to get even juicier.
I've been really loving like
you hate me because I'm beautiful.
Certain perfectionist, like final touches of like the hair. I don't know what it is, but I'm telling you, it's so calming when like they do like curls and they like move the hair like this and like just like perfect little tiny little movements. That's why it's called it.
Maybe do something with yours. Although it was kind of cute when you had that PC look as it was covering up your breasts in the crumble cookie video. I'm leaving a bad taste in her mouth.
ASMR perfectionist or whatever. Oh my god, it's so good and calming. 10 out of 10 recommend. What are some of your hobbies lately? I've been into
it's just kind of like annoying that we've seen so little growth from her over the years. Like you can tell that yeah, there has been like some growth. But I'm talking like in 2019 she acted like she was 16. Now she acts like she's 18. And the woman's 34. Even that was like a slow, like that's 2 years of growth over the course of 4. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like we haven't seen any, but damn. She acts like she's like 18 now. That's like her personality.
Scrapbooking, journaling, Legos, doodling. Yeah, that's about it. What's your love language or favorite way to be loved? So for the longest, I thought words of affirmation was like top 2 of my love languages, but it's not. It's actually like 3rd. My number 1 love language, I think, is physical touch. Like with the right person, like I cannot touch you enough. You cannot touch me enough. Like let's be in each other's skin. And then
can't keep my hands to myself. Bow, bow, bow. Keep my hands to myself.
My second love language is definitely quality time. I feel like that is so freaking important. It's not even funny. Quality time.
I know. Yeah, she is kind of like Eugenia mentally.
With 0 distractions, just you and your partner to connect mentally, physically, emotionally.
Oh my gosh, I always see like whenever I open up TikTok, I have to scroll really fast past Eugenia because I don't want to see Eugene.
Through laughter, deep conversations, fun, etc., etc.
I honestly like I can't even look at Eugene anymore. I just feel like there has been this trend where people ignore celebrities. Why aren't they doing it to Eugenia? Like, I feel like she's the absolute perfect candidate of someone that you should just ignore. Because that's why she does everything that she does. flash a little panty, like they're going to talk about it. It's all, but she has just gotten like so far gone at this point. I think that the like her body is just not getting the fuel that it needs at this point. That she can like barely function, and that's kind of why all that she does is TikTok. Yeah, she's talking so much but barely saying anything. Exactly. I mean, Amber too, but Eugenia even more so. Like it's like nothing. And then, oh, is that real? So she really is pro Trump, Eugenia. I thought that maybe was a troll or a joke, but yeah, yeah. I think she was in the comments like, no, I really am. Oh, wow. Isn't she from like the Boston area? 2 + 2 does not equal 4 with her, but what was I saying? Like, she just has so little nutrition. Her body can't even operate. Like, she can't go back to like doing videos. It takes a certain level of like, okay, I have to script, or like I have to like at least write down some of the things that I want to say, turn on the camera and edit that video. Like it's just very intentional. And once you get the hang of it, it's easy. But yeah, it just takes too much brain function that she does not have to even like do YouTube anymore. So that's why she's just like on TikTok now. Yikes. I kind of want to do like TikTok lives now that I see all these people doing it. Cause I go on the TikTok live and I see people just like sitting there and they're on their phone and they're saying nothing. And I'm like, I could do a hell of a lot better than this. Like at least I could talk about like drama that I've seen on TikTok, whatever, different stories in the news. I can talk for like, hours on end. Versus these people on here, they have like 5,000 viewers and they're not doing anything. Like, I don't understand what the point is. I know so many people on TikTok, they just sit there and like some of them argue with the chat. Like, people will say, like, get a job because people will be up like live streaming at 7, just like asking for like galaxies or, roses or whatever the fuck they do over on the TikTok. Yeah, it's like, do your job. You're on TikTok live to like at least entertain people, right? Like, I don't know, not to toot my own horn, but like that would never fly on YouTube. If I just sat here on my phone like for 3 hours, nobody would watch. Not to like toot my own horn, but yeah, it wouldn't attract viewers. Like they don't even do their job. I want new. Yeah, even Ashley Trevino, like she has interesting drama, but most of the time, or maybe not most of the time, but a lot of the time, she's just sitting there on her phone. And it's like, do something. Yeah, and then they get mad at random people and like, who cares? I was watching this girl, she was talking about something, and then all of a sudden, all she wanted to talk about was one of the random viewers, like, talked shit to her a little bit. Like, who cares? Like, how long have you been on the internet? You're gonna derail everything for 5 minutes to talk shit to a anime profile picture? Like, come on. That is some rookie shit right there. That's some rookie shit. Now, if it's like another creator, yeah, like drama with them, like do that. Have drama with other creators. You can go that way. But a random troll? No, sweetie. The Trashly situation makes me so sad I can't watch. Why? There's so many like players now. Jeffree Star. Yeah, I know Jeffree Star's on there a lot. Makeup and Meat. Is that store open like regular hours, like Monday through Friday, 11 to 7? Makeup and Meat, like, can you actually just go? Because that's kind of random, like in Wyoming. His only store's in Wyoming. That's kind of weird. Who's going to that? You know, I don't know. Is it just like that's where they have events? I don't know.
Ways I love to be loved that isn't even part of like the love language list. Like just understanding and patience and kindness and just like a gentle love. That's genuinely important to me. Do you follow trends with the
A
clothing you wear?
gentle
No.
love.
No. Most trends, I'm not gonna lie to you, and I'm not here to judge. But yes, the trends, you know what? Pop off. You do you. You look great.
Farmers and cowboys go there to buy meat. Really? What about makeup? My cousin loves beef jerky and she wears makeup a lot, so maybe she would go. But nothing like weird. No like green eyeshadow. I can't even find it. Okay, here it is. Wow, it's open 10 to 5 every day. Really? On Google, it's just called Jeffree Star The Store. Okay. Well, I don't think I'll be in Casper, Wyoming anytime soon. Sorry.
If you love what you wear, you automatically look beautiful to me. But they're not for me. I have my own style.
Is the meat any good?
Sometimes I don't even understand my own style. If I see it and I wear it and I like it and I love it, I'm gonna keep wearing it. I don't care what
Yeah, there's a lot of TikToks of just like shirtless dudes. Yeah.
anybody says out there. What do you actually need a planner for? That sounds like a little bit of shade.
It actually makes me happy to go on TikTok and see these like attractive people just like sitting there trying to get views by being attractive and like no one's in there. They have like 20 viewers. Love that. It's like no one cares. Like, yeah, you can get likes on a picture, but when you're actually like at the end of the day trying to get people to watch a live stream, like, no, you've got nothing else, sweetie. Like, no, no, no.
So I like to plan YouTube videos. You guys don't know this, but I have like a whole list of things that I want to talk about in vlogs or show in vlogs or what I want to do in vlogs. I'm also a very to-do list oriented type of girly, whether it's things around the house or things I'm doing with my mom or things that I have to do just to remind myself because my memory is not good. So I use a planner to plan. How often do you use your tarot cards? I only ever use them when I truly feel like the universe is like, I want to tell you something, or if I want the universe to tell me something because
I kind of want to go to, now I thought about this before the attack, but I've been wanting to go to New Orleans for like the longest time, for like years now. That attack is just horrible. Like, it's just frightening to go anywhere, really. You just never know what's going to happen anywhere at any time. Did you guys see when those people go, oh wait, we talked about this in the last live stream. New Year's Eve in New York. There's nowhere to go to the bathroom. They just go on themselves. Like, I still think that's crazy.
it's not always the universe coming to me and being like, girly pop, like we need to talk. Sometimes it's like me saying we need to talk. I genuinely feel like with the tarot cards that I have, like I have treated them with like the kindness you need to treat your tarot cards. I might have been a little neglectful. I'm currently actively staring at them because they're on my bookshelf, and just know that.
Yeah, like I want to get into like the voodoo, not like get into the voodoo, but go to like the voodoo museum. I've never gotten like my palm read or anything like that, but I feel like I would do it in New Orleans just for like the vibes. Like a future reading, fortune telling. I would do it in New Orleans for the vibes, but I've never done it before.
Love you guys. I do. Maybe I should get them out tonight because I'm feeling guilty. It's been
I just like, if there's anywhere haunted in the US, it's New Orleans, you know? I just feel like that energy is just so different than anywhere else in the US. And it's just very unique. What she is doing, I would say, isn't necessarily unique.
Like easily over a month, maybe even longer. Oh my God, it's been since before I went to Wisconsin. Holy. I do believe that if you treat your tarot cards right, like they'll treat you right and they'll connect with the universe even more. I know to some people, like you probably think I'm crazy and you don't believe in that, but everyone has their different beliefs.
What do you mean treat them right? I mean, I've never hurt mine, but they're just sitting on a shelf collecting dust, unfortunately.
I would never judge someone based on what they believe, and I hope they would do the same for me and they won't judge me. And it's really crazy because I feel like I have like matured a lot spiritually. I used to not really believe in tarot readings or tarot cards or really anything about it, but I'm telling you that was years ago. But as time went on, I felt more compelled to get my own deck of cards. And
the Vampa Museum. Okay. Doylestown, PA.
And to treat them in the way they deserve and to come at it with like a sense of respect and understanding. Every single time I have done a tarot reading on myself, whether the reading was bad or good, it felt right and it felt true. And I definitely felt it in my heart. Yeah, I'm definitely going to be taking those cards down tonight and doing a reading because I think I need one. And I almost feel like someone asked me that question because the universe was like, Berlin, we need a tarot.
I feel like we need to do one.
Reading. We should speak a little bit. So thank you to the person
Why doesn't she put that in the video? I don't know. I'd find that a little more interesting than this.
asking that question. What were your Animal Crossing eras like? So I've had 3 Animal Crossing eras where I played obsessively. The first time ever was, I know I was living in Virginia and I would play like obsessively. So that was the first time. And then the other 2 times is when I was living in Kentucky. And since then, haven't touched it. Do you think lesbians can be non-binary?
In Virginia, does she mean like the 3DS version? Right? Because, yeah. The other one didn't even come out until 2020. Do you guys play The Sims? I've been playing a little bit more of The Sims. I just feel like The Sims 4 is broken in a way that like until they scrap it and start from nothing, it's never going to be like that great. But it's okay. Like, I don't have life and death. No. I bought Love Struck because I refuse to pay full price for any Sims 4 content. And I did download a version, but it's just annoying. Like, I forgot to turn my internet off and then it banned the account. And then I had to re-download everything. I was like, this is just boring and annoying. So I just bought a few of the packs for $20 since they were on sale. And then I just have it on my account forever. But, oh yeah, I need Wicked Whims. No, I just have like regular, schmegular Sims 4. Like, and the packs, you know, not every single pack, but a lot of them. Because I've been playing like since it came out. The only ones I don't have high school, I don't have winter, and I don't have the newest one. And I don't have werewolves. But yeah, I should try some mods. Is Life and Death good? When it's $20, I'll try it.
Of course. Do you still smoke Delta 8? And are you going to stop when you start semaglutide? I do still smoke. I definitely don't smoke as much as I used to.
Yeah, I heard of Inzoy. Yeah, I'll definitely try it for sure.
And I will be more than likely stopping when I start semaglutide. Delta 8 gives me the munchies, and it would be counter.
She's starting semaglutide again?
And I will be more than likely stopping when I start semaglutide. I do still smoke. Do you think lesbians can be non-binary? Of course. Do you still smoke Delta 8? And are you going to stop when you start semaglutide? I do still smoke. I definitely don't smoke as much as I used to.
Did I miss that?
And I will be more than likely stopping when I start semaglutide. Delta 8.
I didn't even get that announcement. This is what Ozempic Take 4 take 3. It's definitely 3 or 4. This is like the 3rd or 4th time that she has tried Ozempic and then quit. She can't take being uncomfortable, I guess. I don't know. What is it? We'll have to go back. See what went wrong with Ozempic part 1 and Ozempic part 2. No, but remember she was doing Ozempic this past summer. And then Emily put the bug in the ear and then flipped. She put the bug in the ear and then she flipped her to not want to take the Ozempic because she didn't want her to lose weight. But the gains in Wisconsin add up. I know. And then it's just been like Gain City ever since. But yeah, it doesn't make sense to take if you're going to get the munchies that bad. Like, honestly, I don't find the THC, whatever it is, to be that appealing anymore. Now, I used to have to smoke every single day before I went to high school, junior year and senior year especially. I would smoke every single day before school, and I felt like I almost had to. I was like the addicted to weed stereotype in high school. Like, I smoked all the time. And then part of the way through college, I was like, this is giving me so much anxiety for some reason. Maybe it was that Philly weed. I was used to that suburban weed. So when I got to Philly, I couldn't handle it. It was giving me too much anxiety or something. So I stopped smoking as much. But, then I was drinking. But it's college. Anyways, now it's very seldom that I have a couple of Delta 8 vapes that I have just had sitting around for a while, for a year. I've had these they're disposable vapes. I've had them for a year. Because I just don't use them very often.
Gives me the munchies, and it would be counterproductive. Is that the right word? It'll be counterproductive to be taking semaglutide and then also smoking Delta 8. It doesn't make sense. If you plateau on semaglutide this time, will you still keep taking it? Last time I took semaglutide, it stopped working because the syringes I got were pre-filled, which you're not supposed to do that because when you pre-fill a syringe, it expires in 28 days. And through the med spa that I went, they acted as if that was okay. And I know a lot of people were asking, did you see a doctor? The person was actually an RN, so they knew what they were talking about, but no one's a robot. People make mistakes.
Where did she hear that? If you put it in the syringe, it only lasts 28 days. Who did she hear that from? I've never heard that before. Wouldn't they know, if they were the one, administering this? Wouldn't they know how long it was able to last? I don't know. But also, how long are you keeping it, sweetie? Do you need more than 28 days worth at a time? And yeah, she never mentioned that before. She never mentioned that before either. Emily lied to her. Yeah, Emily definitely said something to her so that she would get rid of it, throw it all away. Yeah, what if Emily told her that it only lasts 28 days? What are they doing? Oh my goodness, girly, this med spa doesn't know what they're doing, Amber. Get off of it now and start gaining and start working for me. Just come up here. You don't like YouTube anymore, girly pop? There's too many haters? Well, just come up here to Wisconsin with me and we'll start making money another way. Oh yeah, Temily was an RN. Is Emily an RN? No. Emily is in medicine, but I don't know if she's an RN. It's been alleged she was an RN. Temily did it. Temily did it.
28 days is only 4 weeks. And for 4 weeks, the syringes were working. Week 5, I felt nothing. So that is when I doubled my dose. I still felt nothing. And when you double your dose, oh honey, you feel something. So that's when I was like, something just doesn't seem right to me. And I had 13 pre-filled syringes. So that's 13 weeks worth. And that's like way past expiration date. At that point, potency, non-existent. But to answer your question, if I...
So that's why it just wasn't working anymore. Right. I believe that.
plateau on semaglutide, will I keep taking it? Yes. Are there any updates on Rarity? Sadly, no.
I feel like she didn't want to wait it out for like a week or two. That's why she wanted it to work now. They wanted her to wait a week or two. You know, because usually they probably don't up your dose that quickly. But with Amber, plus if she's smoking her D8, she needed a higher dose. No, she didn't want to wait to up her dose, so she just bounced. Bounce, baby, out the door. More lies.
Actual gut and soul and heart, I really do believe that someone found her and they're loving on her. They're feeding her and she has water and warmth and love and laughter and cuddles. Everything that I once gave her. I truly believe that someone else is doing the same. For now, I will have her home one day. Like, I do believe that. And I'm putting out all of the positivity that I can. Whew, I need a minute. Have you ever been assessed or evaluated for ADHD? Because girl, I see all the signs in you. So I have been assessed by a psychologist, and the psychologist then said, you need to be like actively evaluated because you show signs, as that person said. And this was when I was living in Kentucky. So I had...
That's kind of weird. Okay, so that was her talking about like her update on Rarity. In the title, it says update on Rarity. There is none. Her update is that she hopes some little old lady without internet took her in and just kept her. Like, that's her update. I hope some little old lady has her. Because that's the only way. I don't know. Like, I could not take somebody's cat. You know what I mean? Unless there were, like, obvious signs of abuse or neglect. Then I would probably, like, you know, unless the police, like, said you have to. I'd be like, no, I don't have him. I don't have him. It's the cat distribution system.
Scheduled an appointment, but it was literally for 6 months away. And I ended up moving because me and my girlfriend at the time broke up and I was ready for a change. I did not belong in Kentucky anymore. And I think I had like 3 months to go until my appointment, but obviously...
I hate Kentucky, hate Kentucky, hate Kentucky, hate Kentucky, hate Kentucky. Shani for Christ is on Ozempic, and she said her craps are the size of a large infant. That is next level. Wow. Is that, well, how does that work? Like, is it taking the fat and you're just using it up? You know? She eats a lot, though. I never heard that before.
Since I moved, I wasn't able to attend the appointment. So I still have not been evaluated. Do you have any updates on the article you were interviewed for? Nope.
Yeah, girl, it's all your fault.
I have not been contacted since I did the interview. Where is Wasabi? More than likely he's laying on the...
I was waiting on that interview. They contacted ZM and ALR. We didn't get nothing. We didn't get nothing. Demi Moore just won Best Actress. Yes. Okay. For Substance. I really like that movie. The Substance. That's one of those that like sticks to you. Or it sticks with you. It sticks to you. It sticks with you. What award show is on tonight? Like the Golden Globe. Like what is it tonight? I don't know. I don't usually watch those like award shows anymore. They're so like blase. They're so like Hunger Games capital. Is it on streaming platforms? It's on like its own special streaming platform. I forget what it's called though. But if you Google it, you can find it.
Bed. How did you find out Santa wasn't real? So I was laying in the living room and I did that because I wanted to catch Santa in the act. I'm sure most little kids do. So I was sleeping on the couch next to the Christmas tree. Next thing you know, my mom's like, oh my God, my water broke as I was putting Santa's gifts out under the tree. She did not know that I was awake. She did not know that I heard that. But yeah, my mom went into labor on Christmas 2 times with me and with my brother Jonathan. I was born on the 27th though, so she was in labor for like a hot minute. She went in labor with Jonathan early, like in the morning, like in the night while I was sleeping, and actually still had him that day. So my brother Jonathan's birthday is on Christmas. Literally the best Christmas of my life.
How can she even comprehend that at such a young age?
Do you deep down want to be skinny? If I could have any body type in the world and I was 100% the healthiest I could be, I still would not want to be skinny. My favorite body type is like chunky, like
She wants to be slim, thick.
curvy, like thick thighs, like good hips, pretty big butt. I don't want to be skinny for me. I think every body type is beautiful. Skinny, chunky, fat, whatever it may be. Like I think you are absolutely gorgeous. But for myself, like I want some curves. I want some meat. I want my partner to grab onto my chunk. What? When is the last time you watched Karina Kaboom? I'm telling you, the last time I watched her, I think was during live stream era. 3 X's ago, like even before Feline.
Live stream era, before Feline.
I don't like that woman. I hate every.
Wait, no. I feel like we've heard from her. That has to be a lie. I feel like we've heard like Karina from her. But yeah, live stream era, she's talking about summer 2021 when she broke up with Beck. That's live stream era. I was thinking like, did she have a second live stream era? Not really.
About that woman, like no tea, no shade, but what is going on with her?
A little bit during summer, but
I chose to like be like, I cannot do this anymore. Like she puts me in the biggest negative headspace. So I said, I'm actively removing myself from the situation and I have not watched her since. So it's literally been years. Are you for or against abortion? I am pro-choice.
I feel like Amber thinks that the reaction channels and people just like their entire day is thinking about her and like wrapping their life around her, like their entire day. When the reality is like people turn on their computer, talk about her, edit a video. You know, it might take 5 hours. It might take 1 hour, however long it takes you, whatever. But they're not spending their entire day wrapped up in your life, sweetheart. Like, they are just not. They're just not. I mean, Karina, she comes on, she blabs, she gets her screenshots, she uploads the video. Like, I don't think she's sitting there all day thinking about our girl.
Will you get another pet anytime soon? No, absolutely not. I'm still waiting for
Yeah, it's like her narcissistic. It's a narcissist thing.
Brady to come home. What's the last hypocritical thing you've heard recently?
She's not getting another cat.
Another pet anytime soon? No, absolutely not. I'm still waiting for Verity to come home. What's the last hypocritical thing you've heard recently that involves another YouTuber? So I don't know if you guys know who this is, but Nikki and Gabby are 2 twins that have done YouTube for so long, probably even longer than me. And I've been on YouTube for 11 years.
Nikki and
but either
Gabby.
way, they've been on YouTube for literally forever. And they used to do a ton of videos. Like
they're exposing them. They were exposing themselves on TikTok. Not like that. Like they weren't naked or anything, but like they were talking about how they lied all the time. During like 2018 YouTube. The world revolves around Amber. Absolutely it does. This is just my whole life is watching Amber Lynn. Talking about Amber Lynn. Watching every reaction channel about Amber Lynn. Collecting every screenshot of Amber Lynn like it's Pokemon. It's just what I do.
had like their own channel. Now they have like two separate channels because they decided not to make videos together anymore. But regardless, they would get so many views, like millions of views. Like they were part of like the most famous YouTubers. Like they would go to like Tarte brands and like Bora Bora because like companies would pay for them to do that. And like they were like part of that group, right? Well, Nikki has recently came out on her TikTok and like confessed all of these lies. I'm like talking crazy things that like Nikki and Gabby both lied about and like faked in their videos. Like so many things that it literally has left my jaw on the floor, like, and I still have not picked it up.
How much was fake?
And I think the reason why my jaw is still sitting on the floor is because nobody's mad. Nobody's mad at them that they have lied and like cheated their way through the YouTube life. Like I'm so like I genuinely am so confused because like that one video that I made 8 years ago.
That's not even true. There's plenty of people that were like talking about it in a negative way. Like, why are you always lying? Like, why do you have to lie? I don't understand that. But there also is like these people that I know, and they're not really that relevant anymore. They're not really that relevant anymore. So nobody really cares. But Amber, like these are influencers. Like we know that they are fake and phony. And we know that some of the drama is just marketing and it's not even real. Like I play this social media game. Like I know where this is going with her, right? We already know. Like, plus I don't give a shit about Nikki or Gabby. Like, I didn't even like them when they were popular. They were for like 12-year-old girls.
I was like, yeah, these are the few things I've lied about, and here are the reasons why I've done it. That has haunted me. Like there's no tomorrow. Like people still to this day bring it up, and it's been like 8 years now. But Nikki and Gabby lied about even worse and even more.
This is supposed to be like your real life. Who is she talking about? Nikki and Gabby. Two sisters who used to do vlogs.
And people are just gagged. We're just gagged. Oh my God. And like nobody cares. I'm like,
I know she's lying. Girl, you're lying to this day. You are lying to this day. Still saying that Tommy is not a feeder, that you are not making content. We know you are. And they did get hate for it. Yep. They did. But the girl world community doesn't care about Nikki and Gabby. Like, I know I don't.
I don't know what planet. As Yo Mama says, am I in the upside down? Like, am I?
And we know these influencers lie. Like I said, we know they're playing a game. We know it's all about clicks.
Upside down? Am I living in the upside down right now? And as a viewer, like I'm hurt. I'm like, what? You lied about all of that, and all of that was fake and like orchestrated. And I'm just like, what is going on? I can't be the only one that's upset, but according to how everyone's reacting, everyone's totally fine with it. Totally cool.
I just feel like there's different kind of YouTubers, you know? Like people who vlog their life and like influencers. Like it's different. Like the influencers are going to do whatever they can to get some cheap and easy attention, no matter if everyone hates them. And the people who vlog their life, it's about vlogging their life. Like it's not about, it's not about all that. Even if they are like micro influencers in their own way. I don't know, but these big YouTubers, like I don't believe anything that they say or do, really. Or even the people on TikTok that are getting paid to sell those products. Do I believe that that's a good product? Not off of your word, no. Might it be decent? I'm sure there's some good stuff on TikTok Shop. Amber Odenheimer, thank you for the super. I had the worst effing day in my life. Seeing you live makes me so happy. RN. Thank you so much, Amber. Welcome in. Welcome in. Thank you. I hope things get better for you. Tomorrow is another day. Nikki posted a few videos since the new year. Oh, yeah. What exactly did they lie about, too? I mean, we need more context, right? We need a little bit more context. And the Christmas hauls, like, who cares about faking a Christmas haul? I know that was one of them. Do you guys watch, like, the Darnells? They are, like, Bama Rush girlies. Well, the one is, but she's in this big drama. Well, she was like last week in this big drama because she did a Christmas haul and like some of the designer stuff was real and some of it was like straight off of DH Gate, and you could just tell like, oh, that is so fake. But during the video they were like acting like it was real, like they were just so happy to get like these fake Chanel heels. I don't know. If somebody had them on, I probably wouldn't be able to tell, to be honest. Because I don't really know like, I've never had anything designer, you know? But just to make yourself look like super rich. It's funny, there's people like that on the internet that make themselves look like super rich. And then there are other people that will like make themselves look like poorer than they are so that people will send donations. So they're out here poor fishing, they're rich fishing. Maybe just be yourself. I don't know. Oh yeah, and the one girl showed like a mini Kelly, which I think is like 28,000. Those are so cute. The mini Kelly bag. But yeah, it's like $30,000. There was just no way that they got that. But even the fake was like really cute. I don't know if you can get that fake for like $45. Why not? You know, it's adorable.
What? You're skinny, you're beautiful. Go ahead and lie. It's totally fine. Why do you nervously laugh around Tommy so much? I'm never nervous around Tommy. When I'm laughing around Tommy, it's because I'm happy. Like, I'm genuinely like so happy. I just can't stop laughing. That's a good sign. Like, I want to continue smiling. I want to continue laughing. I want to continue joking. Like, Tommy isn't just my lover, my partner, my this, my that. He is my best friend. And
My
I want
lover,
to always
my
have fun with
partner,
her,
my
even
best friend.
doing stupid things like trying to acknowledge.
And my employer. Get it? She's also her employer. Oh yeah, the Walmart Birkins. I saw those. It just looks like a pretty quality leather bag, you know? But I heard they're sold out now.
And I'm just like giggling like a schoolgirl. It's because I'm happy. Like, she genuinely makes me feel good when I'm around her, and I want it to stay that way. Are you still friends with Alexis? And can we get an update on that? We are still friends. We are not as close as we used to be. I think that I do have like a wall up, and I think she knows. Obviously, like, the trust there due to the betrayal, like, there's no trust there, you know?
Alexis, yes, put her on blast, girlfriend. Put her on blast. Was it worth it, Lex? Did she even get a check? YouTube, run her check. Who is the CEO? Or like, who runs YouTube now? Did you guys know that Susan, you guys remember Susan from YouTube? She passed away from cancer. Who is now? It still says Susan on here. No, Neil Mohan. Okay. You never really hear anything about him. Neil. Damn, I mean, cancer sucks. You could have all the money in the fucking world and it could still get you. You know, that's so scary and just sad for her family. You know, you could have all the money, like the access to the best healthcare in the US, and like still, if you don't catch it fast enough, like like for my dad, like they didn't catch it fast enough. They just like, my dad had like really bad lower back pain, and that was like the start of it. And like, he was basically shrugged off by like three doctors until he was able to get actual tests done. And then even there for a while, like they didn't diagnose him for a while after that. Even after he found a doctor that was willing to like actually look into the back pain. Turns out it was cancer.
And I think she knows that, and I think she feels bad, but I think she's being patient and she's being understanding and she's being kind and just like not forcing anything, which is what I appreciate. Like, I genuinely care about Alexis and I love her and I know she feels the same for me. So I'm glad that I was able to forgive her and we were able to hang out quite a few times and like have a great time. But I think it's going to take a while before things ever get
The trust is just not there.
back to how they were, if they ever do. Who are some of your favorite YouTubers right now? Life Plus Cindy, I don't know what it is, but I don't know. I love her videos.
Life Plus Cindy. I still get her notifications, but I don't really click on them.
Pink Vlogs, which is Peak Sparkles, but her vlog channel. And
Pink Vlogs. Do people watch her still? Guys. How many people are watching Pink Vlogs? Like, who's watching Pink Sparkles in 2024? Okay.
What's up, Josh?
Like 15K. Pink Vlogs. She's just such a staple of like the past. To me, I don't.
it's also Yo Mama. So I'd say those are my top 3 right now. How big is your bush? I have a dainty
Yo Mama.
bush. If you could ask Jordy one
I have a dainty bush.
single question and have him answer honestly and without bias or trying to impress his audience, what question would you ask him? Honestly, there's a lot. I have a whole interview I could give him. Trust. Jordy, hello. I know you're watching. I know you're watching by yourself first. And then you like to watch again while you're reacting, which is weird because why can't you just watch the first time during your reaction? Is it because you have to think of things to say and to
Is that a thing? How would she know such a thing?
complain about and to nitpick and all the little fat jokes you make? Is
I usually just watch it once. Like, that's fucking enough for me. Sorry.
that what it is? You have to like ponder that while you're playing your little World of Warcraft in your mom's basement? Don't answer that because that's not the question. My question is, you say that you want, the best for me. You want me to go on semaglutide and lose the weight.
World of
You say that you're
Warcraft.
just a reaction channel and you're reacting to just, me
Me playing Sims 4.
as a person and supposedly I'm just not a good person and all that. But what makes you better? Every 1 minute or 2 minutes, you have a fat joke, a very mean fat joke. You are fat phobic and you're fat shaming and your audience eggs it on. What makes
Does he have that many fat jokes? I haven't watched in a while. I haven't watched Jordy like since before my break, so she's struggling with those fat jokes.
you any better than me? You're actively making fun of someone's weight, size, and body for money, for monetization gain. But yet I'm the bad person. I know you're gonna have a rebuttal. I know you're gonna manipulate your audience. But either way, if you were just reacting,
I'm gonna manipulate the out of you, and you're gonna eat it up, and you're gonna watch me.
like, why is it okay to be fat phobic while doing
Doesn't she always say like how she doesn't care about like fat jokes? Like, I don't care about that. Like, make fun of me, just make fun of me, talk about me, but don't talk about Emily. Like, just don't talk about my family and don't talk about Emily and don't talk about Mama Lynn and my pets that I let outside and they ran away.
so? Is that because that's all you have? Because I'm not as shitty as you really thought I was and my life isn't as dramatic as you want it to be? So the only thing you have is like every other
It's pretty dramatic. I mean, there's a new whistleblower every other week, girl.
minute making fun of my body and my weight and my size and my issues. That's pretty fucking pathetic if you ask me. And I think it's time you go outside and get a little bit of sun. You're looking a little pale. All right, you guys. I enjoyed this one. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. We have one more to go. And I'll
The top comment is girl who literally has a vitamin D deficiency because she never leaves the house, telling someone else to go outside because they look pale. Wow. Bitter. All right, so let's take a look at this screenshot that I got from Instagram. It is someone that actually reached out. It is our whistleblower of the week. This week's whistleblower. And they actually reached out to, I believe, Despectful Moments over on Instagram. You guys know the tea. They were like the main resource when all the crap hit the fan with Tommy initially, A. But yeah, let's go ahead and read this post. Another whistleblower joins the stage. Please welcome Tommy's ex-mistress. Bow, bow, bow. Okay, so they blocked them out. It says, I just need to say it's hilarious. People are still discussing if Emily is a feeder or not, LMAO. I was the girl she was talking to before she went after Amber. So basically she's saying, like, I think it's hilarious because duh, she's a feeder. How can you be going back and forth whether or not she is or not? Duh. She added me on Snapchat June 1st after messaging me on Phoebe a little while before that. Insanely soon after her fiance had passed. Yeah. Like, I don't know the exact date her fiance passed. I think it was in June, right? Or May. But excuse me. I just have drinking so much soda on live, but it's all I like. In fact, I need to get some more soda because I don't have any more. April, yeah. Okay, yeah. April. So a month and a half. Because we're talking June 1st. Like, not June 30th, June 1st. After messaging me on Phoebe a little while before that. Okay, so she was talking to her in May. So, like, a month after her fiance died, she was on Phoebe talking to people. Insanely soon after her fiance had passed, which she mentioned to me pretty immediately, but she never said how recently. I found out afterward. We talked for like a month on and off. I wasn't into Temily. She was super boring. We talked about our kids a bit. Oh my gosh, they're kids. Does she have like any custody? But like originally we started talking on the feederism website, Phoebe, and she is for sure a feeder, my guy. She had a picture of her and her late fiance with an oxygen tank thing in her nose on the profile even after she passed. Wish I had taken screenshots. When I saw her post Amber on Snapchat the day they met, I was shocked. LMAO. And again, that is from Despectful Moments over on Instagram. Like I said, like there is another woman every other week, every week. There is a woman that comes out and says like, oh, but I talked to Emily. Oh yeah, like I talked to Emily. Damn, Emily, like there really is no denying this anymore. I don't know how Amber can sit up here and keep saying that she is not like into making that content, not only for financial gain, but also just because it's something that she enjoys herself. Like she would be, or she is a consumer. She is a consumer of this content as well as someone who creates the content, you know? And like you will like support each other. Like I know with the OnlyFans girlies, like the big OnlyFans girlies will like buy the other big OF girlies accounts. Like they will support each other and like buy each other's subscriptions, you know, to like support each other. So they probably do that too. Yikes on bikes. I want to live in the bop house. Bop, 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 bop. Hey, Mr. Boppity Bop. I like the way that you boppity bop, 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 bop. My mom would say Emily gets around. Yeah, for sure. I think she just wants to please Temily. Yeah, I guess like Temily basically said like, because of what happened with my ex-fiance, you can never admit that I am actually into this and that this could only be for financial gain. Yeah, why doesn't Amber just do OF? I feel like Amber should just do OF at this point. Like, if you want to do that kind of content, I don't know, maybe most of the people are on that Phoebe page. I don't know, like, where's the bigger audience? I'm not sure. Maybe they are on Phoebe, but I think that Amber should just make an OF page. She was going to. No, she did. And then she deleted it in like 24 hours, right? And Foodie Beauty was an OnlyFans girl. I wonder how much money Foodie Beauty made from OnlyFans at her peak. I would really like to know. I'm going to say maybe $1,500 a month. What do you guys think? Tiffany Brown, thank you for being a member for 21 months. Love ya. Can I get a respectful sound bite? Sure thing. Trigger warning. Trigger warning. I don't know where it is, to be honest. Yay. Yay. Pathetic. No, Chantal. Sorry.
And you are a disrespectful piece of shit. And you are a disrespectful piece of shit.
She'd have to commit to making real content to have an OF. Yeah, I guess you're right. Even that's too much, like laying down with a rose toy on your lips is too much work. No, but like they have to set up the camera, like you have to set up the camera, you have to make sure like everything is clean. You know, like the sheets are clean, you're clean, the rose toy's clean. You know, it's not like, I wouldn't say it's hard, but it's not like as easy as just hit record and like go to town, you know? LOL. Do you guys know Ava Louise? She's the girl that licked the toilet seat during the panini, and then she was also on Dr. Phil. She has this like crazy 80-part series on TikTok. I watched every single part. And she basically details like what was going through her head while she was doing like certain things like Dr. Phil. And she was also on, her lore series. She was also on Jada Smith's like Red Table Talk, but they never aired it because she was like too messed up, probably. But yeah, that was really interesting. Whoa. Oh my gosh, did you guys see the Whoa Vicky thing? There is like this whole story about like Whoa Vicky. She is so irrelevant now, but like every now and again I think about like, what is she doing? Like what happened to this girl, right? And apparently the streets are saying that she is like kidnapped. But she came on and said like, just kidding guys, I'm not kidnapped. So she tweeted LOL, I'm kidnapped. I need $1 million, you know? I think the tweet was like, I have kidnapped Vicky and I'm demanding 1 million for her return. Right? Like, girl, we're not paying up $1 million for what Vicky. I'm just saying, like, I don't know where that money's gonna come from, but it ain't coming from us. It ain't coming from us. I can maybe spare a $5. I think I'd rather just spend it at the coffee shop or something. But then she came back and said that it was fake. But then she made a video where she said it was fake, and it looked like she was like reading a script and like she was uncomfortable. It's probably fake, I would say. In the end, you never know. Yeah, like when Lil Tay faked her death for the new music. Yeah. That was ridiculous. Fake like her accent. Yes. I think it's just fake at the end of the day, but well, Vicky went on Baddies and got herself whooped for trying to preach while the girls were fighting. I never got to actually see Vicky's Baddies episode or her episodes, but I want to see that. I like Baddies sometimes. You have to be in like the mood for it. Ladybird LK, thank you for the super. Hey, girl, glad you're back and feeling better. Thank you, Ladybird. Welcome. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Too much? Or too little? She got clotheslined off a wall. Oh my gosh. Nothing will beat like the original Bad Girls Club seasons. Like those were just so good. Oh my goodness. Why can't they make it like that? I don't know. Like they don't have the money to make like Bad Girls quality. It wasn't even like, it was still a little shoddy on Bad Girls Club. But I don't know, like they need to make it like the original seasons. I think my favorite will always be like season 4, season 10. If you know, you know. Season 7. Kelly, that redhead, thank you so much for the super chat. Alex, you are just a lovely, kind, and charismatic person. The other reaction channels all give you so much respect and talk about how lovely and hardworking you are. So glad you took some deserved downtime. You are loved. Thank you so much, Kelly. Welcome in. Welcome in. Can we watch Lushy? What's Lushy? Do you guys ever think of like old YouTubers that like, where are they now? And like people that were being, people that were just at one point popping and now like nobody watches them. Like they get like 5 views now when they used to get like 1 million. Like what happened? I always think like, what are they doing, you know? Like Shane Dawson, does he get that little now? I don't know how low Shane's views are. I don't think they're that low. But maybe they are. Yeah, like Matthew Lush is a good example. I remember I saw Matthew Lush on TikTok streaming to 20 people. And he used to get like 500, like 500,000 views, you know, on the YouTube. Like he was known on YouTube. And now nobody has any idea who he is. Yeah, Shane is still getting good views, actually. Believe it or not. Ew. I can't even like look at Shane. Ew. I can't even look at him. Oh yeah, and he was like dating someone famous. Do you guys remember like Chris Crocker? Leave Britney alone. I think that like Jeffree Star left YouTube because he wasn't getting enough views. Like he was getting yeah, Kara Crocker. Chris Crocker is Kara Crocker. Yes. I saw her on Instagram. I just couldn't remember. But she's like eating on Instagram, and she likes Trump. Yeah, she did do adult content before, yeah. With her boyfriend at the time, yeah. That's a lot. That was probably like at the height of their fame. Yeah, is TikTok actually going to get banned? Like, what am I going to do with my life? Part of me like wants it to get banned because I'm like, oh, maybe more people will go to YouTube. And also, I spend way too much time on TikTok. Oh, yeah, the ex Vine creators. Vine shut down in 2016, though. Like, they had to go to YouTube first. Yeah, Tofia Chu. Ew, Chu. I can barely look at her, guys. Like, I've tried to get into Tofia Chu, but I can barely look at her. I can, I don't know if that's like, yeah, that is like really mean, but and I think she like, there's something wrong with her, where like Amber is not. Lovely Peaches. Yeah, somebody said like Lovely Peaches was replaced by Tofia Chu, and then Tofia Chu was replaced by Ashley Trevino. Topikachu. TikTok will still be around. They're just changing the terms of service. You think they're not going to like swipe it off the internet? It's gone. It's supposed to be like removed the day before Inauguration Day, right? Are we talking about Foodie next? We can. Yeah, I do like watching Ash Trevino. I feel like it's like a breath of fresh air compared to the girls. Just seeing someone like new. But it's hard to talk. It's hard like it's hard to like translate TikTok to YouTube. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I could come on and like gab about it for 10 minutes, but I don't know. Check on HFC. What happened to her? Wait, now I just really want to. It's been like a month since I looked at her channel. Let's just do a quick like reality check. Proof of life check. Oh my gosh, obese to Beezer. Obese to Bozo. Says hungry fat chick situation is sad. What is he doing these days? Obese to Bozo. Anyways, so you're too brain dead to leave TikTok. I know you're just gonna like ruin my brain. You're just gonna like alter my brain chemistry and then leave. Okay, so she did Cane's 8 days ago, 4 days ago, Happy New Year, and then yesterday, barbecue chicken. Basically, nothing's changed. Yeah, I don't think anything's changed. Obese to Bozo making hella content about Girl World these days. ALR and HFC these days. Really? The Dark Star channel. Does she even post on there, Nikki? Are you saying she's posted on there? Because oh my gosh. Oh, she's weighing in. Oh my gosh, let's watch the weigh-in. Okay. It's only 4 minutes. Happy New Year 2025 weigh-in and starting weight for 30 days. Should we do it? It's 4 minutes. Is she actually going back to like the weight loss journey situation type deal? 30 days carnivore.
Hey y'all, Happy New Year. It's coming up on 2025. It's
That's true. She can't stand anymore.
New Year's Eve, and I'm getting ready to do my New Year's weigh-in. It's been almost a year since I weighed publicly for you guys.
A year?
Except on Nick's channel. I did a little weigh-in about a month or so
It goes by like kind of fast, doesn't it?
back on Nick's channel.
What was ALR doing like a year ago today? I don't even know. Beginning of January, ALR beats the fuck me.
On one of his channels. But I'm going to do one for you guys today. And I'm probably just going to put it on the
She was living alone, like still crying about wifey in Oklahoma, right? Valentine era beginning behind the scenes, yeah. CC Wolfcat, thank you for the super sticker. Welcome, welcome. Trying to get wifey to undo the no contact. Yikesies. Yikes it.
health channel, Missouri Dark Star. But
Mama Lynn, yeah.
anyway,
Bingo.
let's see about doing this.
That was horrible.
Alrighty.
It was horrible.
All right, here we go. Let's see, it might
Okay, here we go.
Take me a minute to get up here. Oh, ouch. Maybe not. I don't know. All right, let's see. Let me get up here. Oh, she's not going to be in focus. Come on, focus. All right. Oh.
Hello,
Hi.
it's ready.
Okay, let's see. First, let me get up here.
572.4.
All right, I'm going to
No.
pull my hand in. See how long
400.
it takes to...
419.2 pounds.
419.
419.2. Oh, y'all ain't gonna see that. Okay. Well, that's not bad. Gosh, it's so out of focus. Dang, 419. I'm gonna do that again.
That ain't so bad. How tall is she? I don't think she's that tall. Does it really matter? Once you're 400, like, it doesn't matter how tall you are, really. But she's 5 foot even. It's rough, yeah. Higher than Amber? No. No, Amber's still more. Amber hasn't weighed in. I didn't really watch Vlogmas with Amber, so I don't know if she weighed in during Vlogmas or not. But last I heard from Amber, she was like 520. Right? 520?
All right, pause. Okay, now I'm gonna get up and do this again. Let's see, and I've got red filling for me. Ouchie.
I would guess, like if I had to guess for Amber, I would say like 520 right now. She has not weighed in. Okay. Yeah, I didn't think she did. I did not think that she did.
Let's go.
Hello.
Hi.
It's ready.
Okay, let's get up here. Alrighty. Oh, you don't have to actually catch the numbers. I see. I can't even stand up straight. Ah, come on. Come on.
Oh, that's where she can't stand.
Come on, she's trying.
Oh my gosh, she literally did a 10,000 calorie challenge last week with Nick Ocado. What is he
Click the link below.
thinking? I'm always 2 steps ahead, Tor. You got. It's content May 11th for Philly, or I could go to Bodymore May 14th. Y'all, I kind of want to go to the 2 steps ahead tour. It's content for me, at the very least. Let's go to Philly. Yeah. I know my way around Philly a lot better than Baltimore. But I feel like it's like easier to drive to Baltimore because it's like not as busy. But it is what it is. Pros and cons. Let me write that down. 2 steps ahead tour. Let's see, May 11, Philly. Both. What if I go to both? Just kidding. I have to go to both. What about DC? Is he going to DC? No. Nashville, Houston, Seattle, Portland, Phoenix, Vegas, LA, Brooklyn, Chicago. Okay. Yeah. Go to all of them. Should I be like his Philly is his first. Oh my gosh, it is. I don't know if I want to go to the first show. Do you think he'll know who I Do you think he'll know who I am? He'll probably pretend not to know who I am. You know what I mean? Like, I'm better than you. I'll just pretend like I don't know who you are. But yeah, I do. VIP tickets are $160. I'm not even getting VIP because I don't want to meet him. I would just be thinking, like, does he know me? Does he know who I am? I'd rather not. I'd rather just blend in the crowd. If you slap him, should I be like... Anyways, get a wig. Okay, I was not expecting
Come to my
this.
tour, the 2 Steps Ahead tour. We're going to talk about my weight loss, how I did it, meet and greet, VIP passes, photos, and even a portion where you grabbed a mic and asked me questions live.
That's crazy. I feel like I have to go, guys. It's so close.
Go to X1.
They're both like an hour drive for me. Like, that's it.
x1entertainment.com/2 steps ahead or click the link below.
We have to redo.
I feel like I have to go. Where is it going to be in Philly, though? Let me look that up. Anyways, I clicked on this because I was like, are you kidding me? 10,000 calorie challenge. Like, why is he doing that with candy? Go and secretly film it. I feel like you'll be able to like film. You'll be able to film, right? And take pictures and stuff. Pittsburgh. He's not going to Pittsburgh. He's only going to Philly. Was it just Ozempic? Okay, what's the website? x1entertainment.com/2steps ahead. All right. Let's see where that is. Page not found. No. Oh. I don't want y'all to see my like PORN choices. Just kidding. No, there's a typo. Okay, here it is. I found it. Wait, no, I still didn't. 2 steps ahead. Why is it not working? Current tours. Nikocado Avocado. There's an Adam McIntyre tour. Really? Is he like that famous? Okay. Where it was the first one. No. Wait, the tour dates are wrong. His first show is Dallas. That's the 11th. So the tour dates are wrong on his thing. Philly is June. And where's Baltimore? Baltimore is June 4th. Baltimore Comedy Factory. June 1st is at City Winery. Okay. Okay. Two steps ahead. I am always 2 steps ahead. Let's see, 1 hour and 16 minutes. And I can be there. Oh, that looks cute. That looks really cute. There's an Ulta, H&M, Starbucks, Primark. Oh, it's the fashion district, duh. Oh, okay. Yeah, I know exactly where that is. Yeah. He's going to be downtown right by the fashion district mall. If you've ever been to Philly. What's Baltimore Comedy? What would a show even be about? He says it's about like how he lost the weight.
Click the link below and come to my tour.
Okay, so it's just on the side that's different.
Wait,
but
why
not-
is he fat? Why are you fat? Go with ALR. Does she want to go? $50. You wouldn't pay that for a concert ticket? I mean, I could do a video and make it back, you know? Hopefully. Unless the video bombs. Bring Amber. Yeah, let me bring Amber. Did you plan on matching Luigi's court outfit? Yes. I actually got a sweater, but to go over this, but it's just like too hot inside. All right, guys. Give me 1 second. Or give me like a minute or two. I'm going to take a bathroom break and then I'll be back and we can get into... Oh, wait, we never finished Hungry. Yeah, just give me like 2 minutes. Bathroom break, everybody. Get your snacks, popcorn, whatever it is. Grab Luigi. Damn. bitch. Miser marriage ass bitch. Ooh. I know, I love this pause screen. Should we see how the Luigi, like, let me try it on. Ratata, ratata. Ratata, ratata. Luigi has weird politics. I'm not sure where to place him. He's like a Joe Rogan person. But like all the straight guys watch Joe Rogan. I don't think that means that much. Let me see. Here it is. Let's see if we can like match it. Are those orange shoes? Does he have to wear orange shoes? Yeah, probably. I should get orange slip-ons. Okay. Joe Pogan. Poke my tummy. All right, let's try this on. Okay. Do I look like him? Oh, so posh though. Okay, but seriously, like, so posh. This one. I need like orange shoes. See those orange? I need like the orange shoes. I look like an accountant. Nobody asks you what you do when you say you are an accountant. I am an accountant. I work at places where accountants work. Okay. Why is this like not letting me show like the full picture? Whatever. So funny for me. Anyways, I just thought that was funny. It's a cute outfit. Let's go ahead and take a look at the rest of this video from HFC. This is a cute like collegiate look as well, actually. I kind of like the like Ivy League preppy style. You know what I mean? It's just like classic kind of old money vibes. Something I definitely do not have. There is no old money here. My parents like worked so hard to give us a good life. Dark academia.
Come on.
417.0 pounds.
417.0. All right. Whew. Very good. Okay, let me get the... Oh, you standing there.
Okay. Okay.
Push the button.
I swear if I see people out there wearing those orange slip-on, I'm gonna die if I see people actually wear orange slip-ons.
Good. It's going okay. I didn't hear it beep.
It's going.
Okay.
Who's that? Is that her
All
man?
right, let's do this.
He's still there?
Oh.
Hello.
Hi.
It's ready.
Okay. Oh. All right. Hands up. Oh. Ooh. Come on, lady. Ow. Crunchy. Hurry up, lady.
417.0 pounds.
417.
It's not. Her BMI is not higher than Amber's. Amber's BMI is much higher. Yeah, that's her ex-husband.
All right.
I think he came to live with her because he had his living situation was not great. She needed help with a lot of things because she was completely alone. So they just kind of decided, okay, let's both do this.
I told y'all I've been doing good. Oh, all right. Yay. Okay, pause. All right, so that's not too bad. I'm down 15 pounds from the last time I weighed in on my Fitness Pal anyway. But I thank you guys, and I hope to do better in the new year. I hope this time next year I'm down at least 100 pounds. At least. That's the goal anyway. Anyway, love you guys. See y'all next time.
I know. Yeah, it definitely makes a lot of sense for her to have someone in the house with her at this point because there is so many things that she just cannot do. Smaller than Amber, but in this bad of shape because she is older, scary. Yeah, I mean, she is much older than Amber. She's much older than Amber. 20 years? There and abouts, yeah. She's there and about 20 years older than Amber Lynn. So, you know, that's Chantal in 10 years. That's Chantal in 2.5. No, she's not 58. She's 53 maybe. Last I remember she was 50. But it's been a while. So I'm thinking 52 or 3. Yeah. Chantal next month. Chantal in 10 days. Kissing 572. I feel like ALR is at this point. She's kissing 572.4. 572.4 pounds. Did I lie? Did I lie? Did I fucking lie? Chantal and Amber are so dark now. No. Not even. They're still not dark. I don't know what it is. Even Glitter and Lasers is so dark at this AAA. What does that mean? I don't know. Yeah, what happened to Shitter and Tasers? I don't want to okay, why did she go back to Canada? Let's try that video. I don't want to watch this stupid Canada vlog she put out today because she's already back in Kuwait. Who cares? You know? Girl, you really... It's you finished the season, but you're just putting in a filler episode, but we're already on season... we're already on to the next season, but this is a filler episode from last season. It doesn't make sense, you know? You're already back in Kuwait. So no matter what it is that you were doing, but I would like to know what exactly so we can watch a little bit of it and just see. Yeah, was she even there a week?
Hello, foodie beauties.
I just feel like her content has been even worse lately, which is hard to wrap your head around. We don't know what we had till it was gone, you know? It's hard to wrap your head around her content getting even worse, but it's like she came back from Canada and she's still posting Canadian vlogs, so it's irrelevant. So why should I watch it, you know? She took the wind out of the sails. It's stupid. Like, you really did that to yourself, sweetheart. And half of your face, like, half of her face is, like, not good right now.
I don't know how you.
Look at that. V, thank you for the super chat. Thank you for coming back. Aw, V. I was never going to leave. I was never going to leave. I didn't even plan. I did not plan on leaving for this long, honestly. It's kind of like skipping class. For the first 2 weeks, like, there was construction and then I was sick. But then I just, like, couldn't get back into it. Felt burnt out. Still didn't feel that great, but, like, good enough. I could have posted. But it's like college. Like, never skip classes in college because you just get so used to it. And you don't want to go. Because there's no one, like, holding you accountable. So I was just, like, being lazy, being not feeling 100, being depressed and lazy. Yeah, pretty much. I was sick for half of it, depressed and lazy for the other half. Oh, yeah, I used to skip class all the time to do, you know. Anyways.
Well, hello there! Did you know that you can request a private video from me made just for you that you can keep forever and ever? Yep, that's right. I can wish you or a loved one a happy birthday or even give you a pep talk. I'm in Kuwait, so if you want a cameo at a specific location like a nice beach or a mall, just let me know. Get yours today and don't delay. Hi guys, welcome back to another Canada vlog here. So this is a sweater my mom had ready for me.
Girl, you should have had this out last week, sweetheart. Foodie should take a long break, TBH. She took a week off. But you know what? She actually shouldn't, because unless she has plans to go inpatient or actually do something, she probably shouldn't take a break because she has nothing else. She would quite literally just lay there all day and eat and watch TikTok. Like, I don't know, like, so unless she has plans for inpatient, like, no, she probably shouldn't. But she did take a week off to go to Canada.
To buy me sweaters, especially for Maurice when I come down. And I just also wanted to show you these cute gingerbread sheets she had on the bed in the spare room. Yes.
Oh my gosh, that's a good point. She puts more into her vlogs than Amber does. There is more effort than Amber. Wow, never thought I could see it.
Okay, I have not had Cheese Whiz on toast pretty much since childhood, so this was quite a delight for breakfast with some coffee and water. I have to say, the Cheese Whiz adds personality.
I've never heard of people putting like Cheese Whiz on toast like that. Have you guys? Like, ew. I'll admit I am, like, when it comes to a Philly cheesesteak, yeah, give me Whiz. I do like the Whiz, like at Geno's with Whiz. But on toast? Who eats that on toast? It's a Canadian thing, is it? I never heard of it before. Yeah, incoming divorce era. Someone commented that Salah was saying incoming divorce era if you don't stop streaming or something along those lines. Huh? Oh, yeah. Salah was upset with her live streaming. And he said incoming divorce era. There's no divorce to be had. Like, I don't believe at this point that they're married. You know, there was like a part of me that thought, okay, they can't live there, blah, blah, blah. But now that it's been exposed that she's not even on the lease, and that's why she's like hiding when anyone comes over, it's like, all right, the miser marriage A, B. Like, there's not even a miser anymore. The miser is not even misering. You feel me? Vegemite, is that even good? I've never had Vegemite. Ew, Vegemite.
Buster.
I never had it though.
I love this picture
Buster hates her.
of my sis and I. I know it's non-hijabi.
What does it taste like?
It's an old. I was like pretty much a kid.
Yeah, what does that taste like? Oh my gosh, that looks like her. Oh wait, no, that is her. I thought that was her mom and this baby was her. That's her sister and that's her. Okay, yeah, that's her. Yep, that's her. It tastes like brewer's yeast. What the heck is brewer's yeast? Tastes like motor oil and salt. I want to try it. That's her at 12. Like, dang. She looks old for 12, you know? But, like, people back then just looked older. You notice that? People from the past, like, you go back and look at, like, a 60s high school yearbook, and they look like they're 30 on their, like, their 5th job. Like, 10 years in the corporate world, but really they're sophomores in high school. Yikes cities, bike titties. Yeah, she looks about 18 to me, but 12 is like, wow, really? 12?
I think I was like maybe 12.
12.
So. Aw.
Hi, buddy. Did I get you that donut? Is that your snowman?
Yeah, I think she has some makeup on.
Whatever.
You can see her sister trying to get away. Oh my gosh.
I love this wreath. We love Charlie Brown. Let me know below. Do you guys watch Charlie Brown Christmas every year?
No, I don't, but now I wish I did. Okay, but I feel like so cute in this outfit though. Like I need to go to the library. Maybe meet a guy. I need to like iron the collar because it's just like not collaring right now. My collars get so messed up. What do you do? Just iron them? Is that the right thing to do? Yeah, she was overweight. Yeah. I'm going to go to the library and study. She seems so much happier in Canada. Oh, but I don't want to get any CUM on my shirt.
Well, hello, guys. I have missed you. I left my ring in the shower.
Yeah, bookstore.
I took it off on the shower ledge, and anyway, that's neither here nor there. So I just wanted to talk a bit about, you know, how I'm doing. This is day 2 of me being in Canada, and I want to talk about my decision to come to Canada and the tea on that.
Yeah, let's hear it, sweetheart.
This is a sweater. It was a gift. My mom usually gets me.
Because didn't she say that she was like never going to go back?
Some sweaters when I come down. I don't ask her to. She's my mom and she loves me and she buys.
Is she so much happier in Canada or is she just acting fake?
Things for me. I don't know. She also
What
gave
do
me.
you
I
guys
always get a
think?
hand-me-down purse because my mom and sister are so funny. They buy purses and they end up getting sick of them and not liking them after a while. So she gave me her.
Isn't that what everyone
her
does?
guest purse. And
the Marshall special. The guest purse. That right there is a Marshall special. Oh gosh.
take it because I love hand-me-down purses. So yeah. And to go with it, I guess perfume. Oh yeah, it smells really good.
That
It's
is
this one.
yucky though. Did you guys see that they're bringing back like the rainbow Louis Vuitton, like the Louis Vuitton Takashi Murakami from like 2004, like they're bringing that back. The iconic like rainbow LVs. Used to see those all over Canal Street in New York, like fake ones everywhere. Like it was so iconic back in the day. Oh my gosh. If I could afford one of those. Like they're so iconic from 2000s, like oh. And there was fakes like everywhere. I know my sister had a fake back in the day. We would go to New York every year. Yeah, like so many people had those with the rainbow LVs and the white bag with the rainbow logo.
I don't know, just, yeah. I like it. It was on sale, so whatever. But yeah, so I have my purse all packed up. I'm going to be going to the rental car very soon. And I just want, so let me talk about, let not get ahead of myself here. By the way, I'm drinking, whew,
Jessica Simpson.
too much perfume. I'm drinking.
Yeah, yeah, Zendaya's in the ad. Yeah, I saw that. That's how I saw it. So
Maison
iconic.
Perrier France Forever Grapefruit. It's really good. I love soda water. And I'm in Canada, so they have my AHA. They have all the soda waters I love. I love it.
Bye.
So, all right. My decision to come to Canada was not planned in advance, okay? A lot of things I do are very impromptu and last minute and impulsive, as you know, my character, unfortunately. But
This wasn't planned. She didn't want to come to see her family. Does that mean that she got like scared because there was that whole situation with Aisha? And how she was going to be like served. And there was going to be like a whole lawsuit. And she was finally going to be exposed to the Kuwait authorities. Nothing ever came of it. Womp, womp, womp. That's why I'm always like, whenever I see these things pop up, like, oh, this person, they've got her now. They've got her now. People have been saying that for years. Like, so-and-so reported her. They've got her now. They got her now. Nothing ever happens. She's invincible.
you know, for a while, throughout the year, my mom and sister were asking me, when are you coming to Canada? Because I have been in a pattern coming to Canada. You know, usually around the holidays. That's been happening for what, the past couple of years or so?
She wanted the gifts and food. But I don't know. I mean, she herself said, like, it's a lot of money to fly out there to Canada. Why would she do that just for gifts and food? Yeah, I don't even think she likes her family. I mean, you would think she would do it to see her family, right? That's the thing that makes sense. But we know she does not want to live with them. It's just like a quick and dirty visa run, right? Just a quick and dirty visa run.
So,
Yep, she also got the wasted money renting a car. Well, she has to be able to have like her space where she can go and eat without anyone judging her. There was no way she was not going to have a car. Ew. I've lived in the suburbs for 2 years with no car before when I was younger. And it was honestly the most depressing, like horrible time of my life. It's literally just like impossible. I was so depressed. I would like to live in like a big city and not have to drive though. But I got some Kit Kats. Yeah, especially like if I lived in the Philly suburbs, there's a lot of there's some pretty good transit. But where I live, it effing sucks. But downtown Toronto, that would be nice to be able to walk. But then, like, what if you want to get a bunch of groceries? Then what do you do? Yeah, I also grew up, I grew up in the suburbs with no car. Like, we would walk so far, like, just to get a drink as, like, kids. Because we lived in, like, a neighborhood. A decently walkable neighborhood, but then once you get on the roads, it's like people do not drive like they expect pedestrians around here. Because there really isn't that many, but it's horrible. Sometimes I would walk like in the middle of the street just to annoy them. Oh, goodness.
But I was really planning on not coming to Canada. And,
Okay, we get it.
you know, Salah and I were going to travel. We will still do that down the line, but right now, you know, he's just kind of busy with some things with his work, his business, and then, you know, also I miss my family. Like, I really, really miss my family.
But yeah, I used to ride the subway in Philly all the time. Nothing ever happened to me on the subway in Philly. I see like what happened in New York. That's crazy. But I never seen anything too crazy on the subway in Philly. Like people who are really messed up and like they're screaming. And then you just switch cars, you know? They're probably on like Fent and they're like screaming. That's probably the worst I've seen. But I don't know. That's just not that shocking anymore. As like bad as it sounds, that's not that shocking anymore. Or like slumped over, you know.
And they really miss me, so I thought
doing
you know, it's been a long
duster
time. It's been like what?
In the subway. It was scary. Yeah.
6 or 7 months. I can't remember exactly. It's been like the longest amount of time that I've been away from Canada visiting them. So one of the major deterrents for me from coming was the travel. And it's just such a long journey. And it usually
How's your Home Alone legend?
Takes me a long time to recover. Now, you know, actually, I don't feel too bad right now. I feel a little tired. Basically, when I got back, I went to bed. When we finally arrived back here, I went to bed at like 8:15. I think it was like 8:15. By the time I fell asleep, 8:30. Like I got, you know, I had like a shower. I got in my pajamas, and oh, that's the washer or dryer, one of the two. I think I left the fridge open.
What? Why would she leave the fridge open? Really? On the L? That's usually the good one.
That was the dishwasher. Sorry, I wasn't sure which appliance was singing. They all make those like musical songs. Anyway.
I would usually feel safer on the L than I would on the Broad Street line.
So yeah, I think they should like collab, you know, electronics should collab with major bands. Like I would love for the washer when it finishes
I know, why leave
to play
that
Enter
in?
Sandman. Wouldn't that be cool? Anyway.
She's raiding her mom's fridge.
So my decision to come to Canada was mostly just out of missing my family. I know there's probably a million theories as to why I came, but I can confirm it's just that I missed my family as per usual. And whether it was for an immigration purpose or not, that's really no one's business. And I don't mean that in a bitchy way. I'm sure people are going to be curious, and I'm totally fine with that. I'm totally fine with people.
Not immigration. You just had to you just had to, you know, reset your status. Get a quick and dirty little visa run. You know, it was the easiest you could do. It was a bit of a time crunch with Aisha's threats and the fact that your visa was running out of days. You just decided, oh, it's Christmas. Let me do a quick and dirty visa run. We can kill two birds with one stone. I won't be able to be served, allegedly. And I can get my visa renewed. Perfect.
Making up theories, but
Marhaba.
I'm being truthful. I just really, really missed my family, and that's the main reason. Yeah, so that's just it. Yeah, I wasn't being bitchy, but it's just like my immigration status.
Yeah, did her sister ever end up marrying? I believe she did, right? Or she's engaged. You know what I mean? She's definitely either married or engaged. Sid, thank you for being a member for 11 months here after football. Glad you're back, boo. Thank you, Sid, and welcome, welcome. Football. Is that back? Is that back, girl? Like, it's December. It's January. Wait, who's going to the Super Bowl? Where's Taylor and Travis? That's like all I know. She's jealous of Natalie. Of course she is. She's jealous of the fact that she's just, you know, more mobile than she is. And I think she does like resent her mom because her sister got to grow up like very differently than she did. I think that that's something that she holds on to because her dad was like not there and not helping her mom like take care of her. And so I'm sure things were like tight, single mom in the 90s. And with her sister, like it was her stepdad was there helping raise the whole time. So her sister had like a better upbringing.
My immigration plans, all this and that. I don't feel like I think that's really personal and I just don't want to share that. I guess I just pick and choose what I'm comfortable sharing with on a personal level. So yeah. So why didn't I tell people that I was coming to Canada? I think it's, you know, kind of obvious. I think that I needed a break from YouTube, number one. That was also one of the conditions of me coming to Canada for Salah, my husband, was that I don't post or go live or do anything like that because he's worried about my safety.
BS. That's not what it is. Didn't she go live from Canada? Like, what are you talking about? She was live here. No, that was Kuwait. Did she not go live here? No, that's in Kuwait. Wait, she really didn't go live in Canada at all? No, she did. It was deleted. Oh, was that why she deleted it? She didn't want her man to see. You think your man isn't going to see like the deleted live? Like what? Or isn't going to hear about it? Yeah, she went live like 2 or 3 times. They were all deleted. I remember one was a rage. She was in her car in one of them. And in the other one, she was here. She was in this same spot, basically. 1 second, guys. I'm going to wipe my nose. She was in her aunt's one night. Really? It's not about safety. I think it's about like, I don't know. He needs control. He's controlling of what she does, but he's allowed to be like this Home Alone legend. Something don't add up here. They're going to get divorced. Inshallah.
Past people have come to my hometown, and been very invasive, and I just wanted to avoid that. That's one reason. Two, I needed a break. I just wanted to enjoy time with my family.
But people knew that she was there. Like, people did know that you were there. People could have went. Nobody cares. It's like literally 5 degrees. Are people really going to drive all the way out to Cornwall to stalk her, like, in 5-degree weather? I mean, I do it in the summer, but I'm just kidding. I don't have any boogers, do I? Divorce arc loading. ... So they've been quote unquote married for 2 years. They've been together for 2 years now. Can you guys believe that? Can you guys believe that? And we didn't think this was going to last. Like, I thought it was a troll. I thought it was a troll. Whew. Like that there was just no way. Sitting outside the bushes, parked in a car outside of her mom's house with binoculars looking through the window. I don't think anyone cares enough to do that, girl. Or else they would have. Because you went live from there. Plus, how many people know her? Like, how many people even know her from Cornwall? What if, what was her friend's name? What's her friend's name that became friends with FFG? Shannon. Oh my goodness. What if Shannon came and like beat down her door, like, come out. You wanted to talk on live. You wanted to talk on live. Come out. Someone did that to Ashley Trevino. That's why. Shannon should go live. Well, she missed her chance, but she should go live and like bang on her door. That happened to Ashley Trevino. She was talking shit about this TikToker, and the TikToker got on a plane and started banging on her door like, come out, bitch. You had a lot to say. Yeah, Tampa Bay is the name of the TikToker. She came to Ashley Trevino's place. She pulled up and she started beating down the door. It's just crazy. And then the cops came, but they didn't do anything because she didn't get, I guess it didn't escalate too bad. She just knocked on the door at the end of the day. So.
Time away from the internet without, people knowing where I am and just having a good time like that. So that's also another reason I just wanted to leave it till I got back. So I'm taking this break. I'm still filming things.
Right. The cops gave her a ride.
Of course, I was kind of like on the fence. Am I going to even tell anybody that I escaped to Canada at all and do content? And then I realized that yes, because it would be good content for my channel. It would also be, I think, thinking of my supporters instead of haters for a change. Like I really, 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 really love you guys, my supporters. And I really just want to keep you in mind from now on. And
who is genuinely supporting Chantal Foodie Beauty Sorrow in 2025? Like, who are these supporters you speak of? Like, I genuinely do not know if they exist. Because you notice how, like, whenever they get, like, some little opportunity, or she pisses them off, like, a tiny little bit, like, whenever they get, like, some little window of opportunity for attention, the beezer will drop and switch. you know? Whenever they get like that little window of opportunity for attention, they will drop and they will flip. So that doesn't tell me like true supporter. Here to stick by you through thick and thin. Yeah, there's Teardrop. I guess that's maybe one person. Yeah, Teardrop, their info was put out. I saw that, but I don't even care enough to go look. Who do I care what do I care who Teardrop is? I don't care. I don't even care enough to Google how I can find that information. Like, I just don't care. Alexis level trolls, yeah. Alexis, like, inserted herself. Like she inserted herself like a tampon into this community. Infiltrated it. Like, over the course of months and months and months.
Positive, good content for you guys. And I think you guys would love the Canada vlogs. So I'm sure you guys would have loved for me to be live in Canada, but I think that's just a little too risky. It's just a little too hectic for me. So I think that just making vlogs and, you know, going at the pace I want and not being pressured to upload, like, you know, I just, it's a nice feeling, actually.
I know. Alexis gave me TSS. Who wants tampons? I want to buy tampons.
So I feel really like a peace of mind I can't explain. So that is that. Those are the reasons
Peetz.
that I chose to keep it a secret.
Her one and only true supporter who will always be there for her no matter what is Peetz of my mind. Yup. Does she still talk to him? Doesn't matter. He would drop everything. He would drop everything to drag his balls through a mile of broken glass to hear her fart through a walkie-talkie. That's how much he is. That's how much he's down for her.
I think it's just a good thing, you know, to have the time off for the holidays and spend it with my family and not have to worry about posting on YouTube and all the extra noise. I am still filming clips, you know, when I do things and make vlogs out of it, but I don't have to worry and rush to edit and upload every day and all this and that. So that's good. So that's about it. Yeah, I hope to bring you some nice Canada vlogs. I'm happy to be back overall. The travel journey, I'm going to talk about it a bit in another video. This video is just to talk about, you know, my decision to come to Canada and why I didn't reveal it, why I kept it a secret. So I might do that, you know, in the future. I might take more breaks, not always to travel, but just if I need a break, I'm just going to take one. I think, you know, I just really, it's kind of nice. It does really help the mental health. It really, really does. So yeah.
I mean, when was she even going to be putting up content through like the holidays, traveling on a plane, the holidays? She did actually go live in Canada. Like, when was she going to do content? Like, it seems like she did content. She went live the only time that she really had free. I mean, she was there and back like that. You're on a plane for so long. Plus the holidays, she was with her family. Like, girl, no. Like, this was not a plan for my mental health. No. It's all lies.
I guess that's it. It is really cold today and I only have a sweater, but
why do they have to like contrive these false narratives? Like, it's just not.
The car, you know,
and
I'm
for
going to pick up
what?
the car.
This was 12 minutes of what?
Can't wait. And then I'm going to have lunch with my aunt and
12 minutes to twist some lies.
Get a few groceries, things that I really, you know, want to eat here. Really want to have. So I'm going to get a few things. And
Your speculation is Peetz bought the ticket. Did they even get time to hang out? I believe Piggy did a Peetz of my update video.
That's about it. I don't have much else
Should we
planned for
watch?
today.
Should we
Just gonna spend
watch
time with
it?
my family and relax
Tax
and enjoy.
evasion
Yeah, I'm kind of jet lagged, honestly.
bees.
I'm just like,
They should have picked her up at the border for taxes. Ma'am, my name is... I can't even think of a name. My name is Daniel from the... I forget. What is it? The C... Canadian... I don't freaking know. CRS? I don't know. Whatever.
yeah, the time difference. And it was such a long vlog. So stay tuned for my travel vlog. That'll be out in a little bit.
And here's that.
He quit his job because he inherited $15K. Are you serious? Is that true? The CRA, yes. Okay, but girl, in this economy, like how long is $15K gonna last? I mean, I bet you Peetz is gonna stretch that so he can do nothing. He could stretch that for like 6 months. Like he's gonna stretch that so that he can do nothing. You know what I mean?
Lunch, I ended up having chicken souvlaki platter from Philo's is the best. Oh my gosh, their salad dressing is legendary, and their potatoes and tzatziki sauce is...
I know, in this economy, how long are you living off of 15K? Like, get it together, sweetheart. And that's Canadian money, so that's only like 10K, right?
just, oh, it's so good. It's the best tzatziki I've ever had, and they give you a huge chunk of feta. So
good.
Good.
So good.
All right, guys. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you next time.
That's it. All right, let's do like the pizza my update because like, yeah. I love a good pizza my update and it's been forever. Whew. 15K is emergency Kit Kat money. It's a little more than that, I would say, but I don't know. Depends where you live, I guess. Like you could stretch that pretty long if you lived in like Kentucky. In like a studio for $650 in the middle of nowhere, Kentucky. Where is it? A master's in library sciences. Those jobs don't pay well. They don't. They actually pay like criminally low. I was going to say at least he can get health care, but like, I guess they already have it in Canada, so he doesn't have to worry about that. All right, let's watch this. Piggy uploaded this 12 hours ago. Peetz update.
Hi.
And his most recent live stream is called I Quit My Job. Let's show that. He has no drive. I know. You got to start somewhere, Peetz. But I feel like, I don't know. You can make more at Amazon than you can being a librarian, even with a master's degree. Where did he say I quit my job? Is that a video? Wait a damn minute. Friday, it's Saturday. Oh, 2 weeks ago, so I quit my job. 2 weeks ago. Yeah, here. So, I quit my job. Why is it? Oh, you guys can only see to this one. It's this one. Sorry, guys. Here, let me open it. He's still uploading in 4x3. Like, what is this, 1999? I don't get it. If he stayed on for 3 more days, he would have received a $400 Christmas bonus, but he didn't. But he quit, so he didn't get it. What? 3 more days? That is like the dumbest thing I've ever heard. He couldn't stay for the 3 more days. Come on. That's like your Christmas presents right there, all paid for.
Yeah, that's our odd, Jared. I needed to wash my hair. I kind of need to wash my hair every other day, or else it just looks gross. Then leave my house. I was going to leave my house. I was going to do my groceries today. I was going to go do my Goshis. But apparently the Goshi store closes at 5 on Saturdays. Fucking why? On the clock on a Saturday. I will start looking for a new job this coming week. But yeah.
Wait, so he's just been lying around doing nothing for 2 weeks?
Closed at 7 o'clock during the week, and then 5 o'clock on Saturdays and 4 o'clock on Sundays. Dual stream like this drink with me?
4 o'clock. Like, he can't get out and grocery shop before 4 o'clock. 5 p.m. is too early. I know, like, what?
Hey, you know what you said?
He should be one of those people that, like, live stream from their, like, den. You know what I mean? Like, their... What is that called? In, like, Hikikomori. He should be, like, a Hikikomori streamer. Where he shows, like, just how disgusting it gets and... How long can I stretch this? What if he just became like, what if his whole channel just became, how long can I stretch this 15K? And he just has like ramen every day and just spends like as little as possible to see how long he can make it. It's like a challenge. It's like a challenge.
In a stream of him getting repeatedly kicked in the nuts. Hard. Just absolute groinal destruction. Absolute destruction of his balls. Because Kiwi Farms. Kiwi Farms. And for running Kiwi Farms.
Do they even talk about
entire site
pizza
dedicated to doxing and
anymore?
harassing people. They love their slurs. Holy shit, do those people ever love their slurs. And what Kiwi Farms take the plague? It is a plague. Free speech. The thing is, the best.
Remember that girl said that like she got Kiwi Farms taken down forever and then it just came back. Like what?
Online communities actually have like really good moderation. Yeah, like a big part of why Twitter
You have good moderation?
is such a miserable cesspit. Hey, Buttercup. You need to be accessible times. Yeah, because Twitter does not really do much to moderate its community. Twitter is a perfect example. Twitter is a miserable place. Because free speech. Oh, we got it. If you tell someone to shut the fuck up, they're gonna complain. Oh, hey, free speech. I think, yeah, you also have the right to shut the fuck up. Sushi, I have tried sushi and hated it. I'm weird. I'm weird when it comes to the food. Work out the food, so burritos, I can't do. Can I have some
What
fries?
does he want?
No.
I'm just like zoning out. Like, Twitter is pretty horrible, but I would rather it be more open than them like delete everything, you know? You say something a little bit edgy, they delete it, you know? I'd rather it be more open. I can block the accounts that I don't want to see. But no, it's not free speech. No, it's not. There is no free speech on Twitter. That's actually not true. But anyways.
Because I can't ask them through the screen. I'm trying to make some.
I'm looking at Twitter like less and less recently. I do have to say, like, it has just gotten like so out of control that I've looked at it like less and less, probably because I've kind of moved more over to TikTok than scrolling on Twitter. And a lot of it has to do with the fact that the replies are just like completely worthless. It's people posting things that aren't related to the original tweet, bot accounts, girls selling OF pages. Like, it's just like, yeah, it's just like all bots. What's the point? It really is the worst it's ever been right now, I feel like. And they keep saying that they're going to fix the robots, but it just gets worse and worse. And it's hard to have like a real actual conversation on there unless you're just like in your little community bubble. Like if you just want to look at like girl world stuff, like, yeah, you could set your parameters and just go to like the following tab and yes, stan Twitter. Stan Twitter is like horrible. I don't even get it anymore. Yeah, and you can get banned for making fun of Elon, like, but where's the free speech though? I thought we wanted free speech though. And someone posted like a dossier of JD Vance and he got banned. But free speech though.
Well, it's just, yeah, it does have pretty good char. It does have good char. Like, it's $25. But acid root is expensive, or takeout is expensive. Takeout is expensive in general, but chicken on a stick at Drake in Canada, yeah. And I should mention, I as well for tip. It's just $25 for just a meal. Plus, there's gonna be my tip.
Ordering out when you have no job. I would be cooking at home. Peetz can't cook. He doesn't even really have a kitchen. Unless he wants to like use the old people's kitchen.
On top of that.
Does he have
Yeah, it's not bad.
eyeliner? Does JD Vance wear eyeliner? I noticed that as well. Like sometimes it looks like he has eyeliner on. But I know for me, like I do not have eyeliner on, but it does look like I do. Just because my eyelashes are thick. And then there's that guy on Lost. That famous guy. He never had eyeliner on that whole time. He just had really thick brows. Or lashes, sorry. No, I have no eyeliner on. None.
It's $25. St. Hubert's. It is a Quebec restaurant. Since Cornwall is so close to Quebec, we get it more. Their fries are distinctly okay. I've had much, much worse restaurant fries.
Why does he live off of older people or live with older people? Can't he get assistance? I think this was just like the thing that he could get like the fastest. Because a lot of the time when you're getting like assistance, there's waiting lists. And if you make a certain amount, they kick you out and this and that and blah, blah, blah. So this was like the fastest thing that Peetz's mom like knew this couple that had a room. And they're retired so they could use like the extra however much a month, right? Under the table, possibly no judgment. St. Hubert's. Is that good?
Looking at this. I mean, like, I could, but I'm not comfortable with using my kitchen down there. New York on New Year's Eve seems like it would be horrible. Most of it I probably will be trying to...
I always wanted to go, but now I'm like, nope. Nope. I'm not going to be covered in my own feces and urine, you know? Or like wear a diaper.
Best. Fact, I will put most of it, like, whatever, yeah.
No, they're not snowbirds. I believe the old people live there. They just live, Peetz lives upstairs. They live downstairs, basically. A lot of, like, I noticed old people will, if they live in like a bigger house, they'll just live on the first floor and like they barely ever go upstairs, you know? Like I have known a couple of people throughout the years that live like that. They live in like this big house, but they just don't feel like moving. And so they just like, they barely ever go upstairs. Probably one of those situations. But yeah, if he wanted to cook, he could use the kitchen, I'm sure, but Peetz doesn't like any sort of social situation. That's probably why he's like up all night and sleeps all day. So he basically lives alone because they're always asleep. I'm on to you, Peetz.
Whatever I had left once I get a job, depending on how long it takes to get a job, I wouldn't expect to take one. So I'll probably have my stuff left.
Yeah,
I
he
expect
pays
that they'll
rent,
probably
yeah.
put most of it into,
He's like paying for a room. You know, people rent rooms all the time. So I don't see anything wrong with that, but like you can go on like Craigslist and find a room for rent, I believe. I don't know. I would be way too awkward for that though. I guess it really just depends who's there, you know? Or like those Airbnbs where you're just sleeping in someone's apartment. Girl, I don't know. There was like, I saw this one Airbnb that was like, it was a woman living in like a 1-bedroom. And she was like, I'll take the couch, you have the bed. Airbnb. Like, what? Really? You'll take the couch, we'll take the bed? Like, what? And she's just really like, I get that the economy's bad, but like, damn. I just could not do that. I feel like I just couldn't do, like, strangers, you know, and that's dangerous too. Just a single woman, right?
like those super safe investments. I'll need to like go to a financial advisor, take this money, and make it very, very slowly grow. It consistently grow. However slow that growth has to be, just make it consistent growth. Financial advisor will charge you $3K for advice and $12K.
Your dream is to be a basement renter at an old person's house? Really? Get me like the basement with an outside entrance. Like a little basement apartment with outside entrance. Okay. That's different. But like just living in some random person's house, I don't know. That's just awky. You rented a couch for 2 months in Santa Cruz, right? If you're like young and like drinking every night, you're young, having the time of your life with your man. Yeah, that does sound like fun, but like by myself, no. Old guy who lived in a hidden room in the house and came out. Yeah, I did see that. That was so weird. I think that might have been fake, but I don't know. So there was this guy, like, yeah, it was an Airbnb house and he was inside like the secret room. It was just his house that he lives in. But when he rented it out, he would go into this secret room. And he thought they had left, so he was going to go take a shower. But like, girl, you can't be there. Like, what? If you're going to be there, you have to say you're going to be there. You can't be in like a secret room with like a peephole.
Just do it yourself. I mean, I want it like I want the money to be
Right?
safe.
What if he's
I
like
wanna make
watching?
Sure that, make sure it's done properly. You have no idea how stupid I am. I am so
No,
goddamn
we
stupid.
do.
I mean, I'm gonna get myself a few things. There's not a whole lot that I really need.
No, I mean, we do.
Small portrait. I mean, I wouldn't go.
You have two separate stories of people living in other people's walls, not Airbnb. I heard of someone like, I saw on TikTok this person, like someone squatted in their basement. It probably had an outdoor entrance or like an outdoor window or something. And so they squatted in their basement. And the one day they just like nailed the door, like the door to the house, to the basement. They nailed that shut. And so they were kind of like trapped in there. Especially if it's a window, like you can get in, but you can't get out. I don't know. Don't know how that works, but and the lady was like, let me out, let me out. Like, I mean, you put yourself in there. I don't know if it's true though. It's on TikTok. It's probably fake, but who knows? Lady living in walls. Ooh, now I have to look this up for myself. Lady living in walls. Wally, baby. Whew.
A fortune. She got nap. Nah, even if I have to, like, honestly, even if it's a job where I actually have to, like, go in, I would much rather, like, walk or bus, depending on distance. Remote would be my preference, but...
And that's it. Sorry. Sorry. Oh. Sorry. Sorry. I feel violated. What was that for?
Like I felt violated in a
Wait, why was she
bad way. Like, and what I'm really, really angry at is myself. And you know why? Because it makes me realize, it brings me back to 3 years ago that I let men violate me, that I let people access my body that didn't deserve it. And it made me feel like that again.
Oh, the Lockout Live. Really? She's going to play victim like that? Make them seem like they essayed her? Girl, you're on a live stream. I mean, you can say you felt disrespected, sure. But to go that far is, like libel.
You know? So I just feel really gross.
Oh, yeah. She like told them like, okay, you can look at the picture, right?
I feel dirty and I feel...
Because she had like, you know, we all know the pictures that she has had out there.
Just mad at myself that in this instance, when that was happening, and so many fucking times in my life, I never stood up for myself. I was never my cheerleader. I don't give a fuck about myself.
People were saying like there was like a rumor that Natter, like they were going to meet up and then he said no this past week, which is just crazy to me. I don't know if I believe that. I mean, like, it's not unbelievable, but I don't know. Like, would she really meet up with Natter still to this day?
I don't care enough about myself. I don't care about my health. I hurt myself every day. So of course...
Is this why Salah didn't want her on live anymore? If you keep streaming divorce bees.
I let others
It's
hurt
just
me.
become
I
too
don't
much.
care.
It's just become too much. Is she smoking?
A log cow still has feelings, Andre Marie. I'm still a woman.
I know, right? As soon as Salah like said divorce, she speed waddled home. Right? She was on the next flight back to Kuwait. That's crazy. What is she gonna do? Like let's say this relationship does end. Where is she going to go? What is she going to do? You know what I mean? Hell if I know. I mean, she'll have to go back to Canada at first, I would assume. But since she hates it so much, like, would she try to live somewhere else, like Thailand or something? Peetz. Yeah, run back to Peetz. Yeah, I mean, she would absolutely, yeah, go back to Canada first. I don't think she would want to be in another country with, like, no one else but herself, you know? As much as she says she hates Canada, she can't be there, blah, blah, blah. She's not going to live in, like, Thailand alone, you know? People stare at her on the street, like, it would become too much. Can you imagine, like, being her size, living in Thailand alone, and people stare at you, like, from the moment you leave your apartment to the moment you get back, like, everyone just staring at you. Honestly, it's probably like that in Kuwait, too. I don't know. What do you guys think?
Okay, like, and honestly, it is gross for men to treat women that way, especially a woman wearing a hijab. And you know, the worst part is I didn't tell Salah the full extent of it. I think that he just like basically.
Why wouldn't she say, like, no, I'm Muslim now? Like, yeah, I did this, but it's in the past. Instead, she was like, okay, look at it.
You know.
Did you guys see that OF? There was like an OF creator that like went Christian. And then she was trying to do like a Christian grift. It wasn't really bringing in the money. So she went back to OF. And it was like a little stunt. I guess she thought she could kind of pull like, okay, I'll be like a Christian content creator. But then she wasn't making any money. So she went back to OF. Womp, womp. Womp, womp. Womp, womp. Oh, but I did want to talk to you guys about like that situation with this weird like Ashley Trevino clip. So I don't know how many of you guys actually watch Ash Trevino. Like, I don't watch her lives. Like, I mostly just watch like the Cheesemate channels and the clips that are posted on TikTok and that get like fed to my algorithm. Lil Robber, thank you for the super, because she's hotter than 90% of YouTube. Of course, of course. But anyways, she has this whole like fake relationship going with this 19-year-old, right? Named Santos. And she is 35. And there was this weird clip of her like talking to her friend. And she was like, oh, Santos, like he controls me now. Like he told me like, I gave it to you. I can take it away. Because as soon as they kind of got together is when she blew up, right? But there's something up with Santos. There is something up with Santos for sure. Because he has all these girls around. And this person was saying, like, if he was not on OnlyFans, it's like a club, like a club where people take their clothes off. And Santos is like the owner of the club. And he has all these girls, right? Except it's TikTok. And he like shouts them out. And yeah, Santos has a daughter that he doesn't see. Like he's literally in Mexico. He's in Mexico. I don't know what for. Like he said he can't get back right now. I don't know why or whatever. There's all sorts of stuff going on with him. And the police might take him away. Who knows? Supposedly his businesses are not like, the paperwork's not right. So he's going to lose his businesses. And supposedly he had like a liquor license underage, which like, it's hard enough to get a liquor license. How do you get one underage for your business? Like, girl, I don't know. But he has like this whole network of like girls that he shouts out and they all talk about him. They're all around. It's like always 5 girls in Santos. He has an ex that exposed him for low-key talking to a 16-year-old. Really? There was also another girl that came on and said that like he was inappropriate with her when she was 14 and he was 17. He was 17, she was 14 at a carnival or something. He was inappropriate. Andrew Tate 2.0. I think that's kind of what he's like going for. Like you almost get like those traffic-y vibes. Like it's really seedy. And there's more. There's so many girls that have come out with like stories about him not being right. And I just think a lot of like, I don't know, Ashley's going right now, but I think a lot of attention is going to turn to Santos and he's not going to like it. I mean, I was in his one chat and literally everybody was just typing like trafficker, trafficker, trafficker. Keemstar is 40 and his girlfriend is 20. Is he still with that same girl? I remember Keem was with like an 18-year-old, right? A few years ago. So if it was the same girl, then yeah. She'd be 20, 21 by now. Ew. 18-year-olds look like children to me. So imagine Keem, like, but get him dumb and, oh, jeez. It's a different girl, is it? Keem had like a wife and kids, and when he was doing like Drama Alert, you know, he had like a wife and kids and stuff. I don't know what happened. Well, there was obviously a divorce. But when it comes to Ashley, what exactly she's doing, I haven't really heard too much in the past couple of days. She's been kind of laying low. There was a clip of her eating ramen looking like an absolute mess from, I think, last night. She's probably laying low after the whole Airbnb incident. They got an Airbnb and people like showed up. So Ashley and her girls got this Airbnb. People showed up and Ms. Gold, which is one of the girls, one of the friends, like got out her pew pew and started like screaming at the balcony, like, get away, get away. I got my pew pew, like crazy stuff. It kind of reminds me of Chantal, like during her Natter saga almost, in a way. Did you change jumpers? I put on a jumper on top so that I could have the collar with this sweater. This actually looks so cute because like I was wearing this sweater just by itself. And I don't like the way it looks on me. Like you can see my titties. You can see my tummy. And I just don't like it. So I prefer this look. Has Natter been arrested yet? I don't think so. Oh, Lordy, it's Jordy. Welcome to Shookers. How are you doing? How y'all doing?
Welcome.
That reminds me of like Wendy. Did you guys see all the things going on? We missed so much. Like with Wendy Williams, Wendy Williams is like literally incapacitated right now, allegedly. Like they have deemed her, I don't know the word, but like incapable of managing anything, incapable of like being alone, like but how old is she? I didn't think she was like that old where she would like completely fall apart. But you know, it just doesn't like yeah, she's only 60. My mom is 60. She works full time every day, you know? She probably gets more steps in than I do. Sitting on my ass. But yeah, age doesn't even matter. Like, it honestly more so has to do with whether you have a disease or how you took care of yourself, you know. Otherwise, your mom has what Wendy has. Oh, really? Bruce Willis. What happened to Bruce Willis? I don't know what's going on with Bruce Willis. Yeah, I don't know how it like happened so fast. It's kind of giving like Michael Jackson vibes, the way that like they came in and they started giving him like all of these substances at once, and then it just was like too much. And then he ended up ODing. I hope that doesn't happen to Wendy. I hope there's like people around watching these like doctors. It's giving like Michael Jackson. Yes, The Substance. That's cool that Demi Moore won, because that was a good movie. That movie and Wicked are the ones I'll remember this year. I don't know if I'll remember any other ones. Did anyone see Sonic? I haven't seen the second one. Some of these Hollywood doctors are so unethical. Yeah, well, it's kind of just like, give them money, they'll give you whatever, you know? Isn't that how it works? When you get like your own personal doctor. Nosferatu. I heard like good and bad about Nosferatu. I always think of Natter or SpongeBob, you know? It was just okay, was it? I heard you get to see a peep-peep. The guy from True Blood is naked in it. But it's all mangled. No, I'm just kidding. It's all mangled. They don't usually show like male though. Actually, that's like a new thing. Like with Saltburn and everything, like there's like a trend of showing like men, because it used to be like they would never show like full frontal men. They just like didn't do that. But recently, like there's become like more and more and more of that. You know, so it's interesting. Yeah, it was like only women for so long. All right, you guys. Male nudity is used to scare and disturb. Is it? Depends on the context, I guess. Because sometimes it's, you know. Yeah, there's so many prosthetics too, like Gone Girl. Ben Affleck and Gone Girl. That's not his. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for joining me. I'm going to go ahead and get off. It has been fun. It is now 12:30 a.m. Monday morning here on the East Coast. I will catch you guys soon with a video return. I guess we'll see what the drama holds for us. Will another whistleblower come out? It's only a matter of time. All right. Thank you guys. Bye. Have fun.